Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives, whether we want to or not. I predict man will truly be the slave of woman. I predict in the future it will be very possible for a woman to sell her husband to another woman, both legally and thoroughly.
Perhaps some of you are wondering what I'm doing carrying around a stepladder. Well, let me assure you, I was hanging pictures and not people. But there may be some others of you who know that I have another interest besides movies, and that's an interest in fine arts. And some of you may have read in the papers that Sears is starting a department, a section of fine arts. I'd like to assure you that it is not done by strange fellows with long hair who live in attics and wear berets. It is done by extremely disciplined human beings who are trying to allow you, as people, untalented people, to see through their eyes the visual beauty of this world. I think probably I can talk to you much better if I have a picture to guide me. If you're like I am, I'm completely visual-minded, and I'll admit it. So let's take a look at the Vincent Price collection, which belongs to you all at Sears and to the American public now. And let me explain to you some of the points that I have tried to make. So let's start by taking a look at this...
Down there. From out here, it looks comfortable, doesn't it? Well, for the most part, it is. Except for the poison, the rot, the horribly toxic abscess. Take a look at what they're reading. Go on. They won't even know you're there. That's Garion. He's the owner here. Sometime or other, the whole community has asked him to take that obscene stuff off his stand. His response usually amounts to some form of dollar-sign logic.
This is no arty experiment. These are not exhibitions of my taste or anybody else's taste. This is simply merchandise to sell to your customers. This is the best merchandise that I can supply you. I will be out all over the world buying this merchandise for you. Old masters, all kinds of art, the work of young people, unknown people, all kinds of tastes and all kinds of pocketbooks. Merchandise that you can sell to your Sears customers with the assurance that it is genuine and authentic and the best. And I hope that over the years you all will come to see art as I see it, as no more than the ultimate in home furnishings. And I hope that over the same years, your customers and you will come to see art as the furniture of the eye and of the mind. Thanks.
You like to draw or paint, or maybe just sketch or doodle? Well, if you do, chances are you have the interest needed to become a serious art student. And here's how you can find out. By simply calling toll-free, Art Instruction Schools will send you without cost or obligation this enjoyable art test. You take it at home in your spare time, and when you've finished, you simply mail it in. Your test is then reviewed and graded by experts, and that's all there is to it. So call or write today for your art test, and don't let the wonderful world of art pass you by. To get your free art test, call this toll-free number or write to Art Test and give your name, address, and age. Don't delay. Call this number now. Call 1-800-USA-1000.
the only show on Twitch willing to be one of your job references. It's Desperate Losers.
Thank you, Howard. Welcome, everyone. It is that time again when we do this little thing called Desperate Losers. And with me, as always, once again, my good friend Chris Creature. Hell of a lens flare you got going on, Creature.
I know. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Someone bring in a flag.
It feels like the 70s. I like it. Please keep it. We have such an action-packed show for you today. Really, like a lot of business. We got a lot of people to call, and more than that, we also have to finally declare a winner in our art contest.
It's so exciting. I mean, we have had so many wonderful entries, and it's really getting down to the wire.
Here. Give this guy 3. They don't spend them all in one place, pal.
Visk has cheated for 3 points. Excellent work, Visk. Where are my buttons not working? What the fuck? Come on now. My button's not working.
Oh, man.
Oh, my buttons are broken. That's not good. There we go. Yeah, so Visk has cheated for
He
3
still gets the points, though.
Yeah, he still gets the points. Everyone can do that, actually. You can unfollow and refollow the show. You'll randomly be assigned points. Of course, we're really looking for new followers, but it's a broken system. We have to abide by its broken rules. Welcome back, Liza. It has been a minute. Call in. If you call in today, Liza, I'll give you 400 points.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Going points crazy already.
We're going points crazy, and the show has not even started. Let me actually open the phone line.
That'd be helpful.
That would be
See, I'm going to see if I can't flag this a little bit. Does that help?
Yes.
Does that help? Does that help? No, that does not help.
I'm going to, you know what, just to make sure we get some callers today, I'm going to use a little Llama Clientes.
Oh, yeah, get that Llama Clientes in there, because so far that's worked really well.
This has been the best one, and I've noticed when we use the desperation oil, it doesn't go great for us. So I'm not going to bring out the desperation oil unless things get dire. You may be wondering, Chris, why are all these Dobsons out? Oh, well, from an unknown number.
Excellent news. There we go. That should help a little, guys.
Desperate Losers. What can we do for you?
Hi there, it's Liza VP. How is everyone?
Liza VP!
Whoa!
400 points, Liza VP. How have you been?
Oh, thank you for your kindness.
Oh, it's not kindness, it's just the rules of this twisted game. How you doing?
Okay, how is everyone?
I'm doing good, you know, as good as we can be in these terrible times.
Definitely uncertain times. Hopefully they'll get better soon.
Yes. Liza, you are winning 400 points at a very important moment. Because I don't know if you know this, but of course we've had this deal going on for a while, where every time you get a tele card for 200 points, you also get a free Dobson, a bonus Dobson. But we are down to our last 3 remaining Dobsons. This is it.
Okay.
These are all the Dobsons I have left. If you are interested in a Dobson, Starshine Kitten in the chat too. It's been a minute. Starshine Kitten, you
Starshine!
call in, you get 400 points. These are the last.
What
of
is
the
a Dobson?
This is Kevin Dobson, co-star of Kojak, star of
Oh.
Knots Landing. He was supposed to be a big leading man, but he never quite made the big show. But
when I started to remember television, they were just Channel 9 and Channel 11 were just stopping airing Kojak.
Well.
And then I only remember him from a few commercials after that, unfortunately.
Yes, the Players Club.
Telly
commercials,
Savalas.
I'm sure. Yeah, Telly really said yes to everything. Anybody who wanted to give Telly a buck, Telly said.
I mean, listen, anybody
why
who wanted
not?
to send him to Europe for the summer, and I get it.
Probably needed it back then with the fuel crisis and all the taxes that apparently Carter had put into law. I would assume things got very expensive. Life got very expensive then.
You know, people were asking themselves, are we going to survive the 80s? And little did
You
they
have the
know.
odd number license plate or the even number license plate?
What was the story? Oh, right, for the gas. During
Yeah,
the
I think
gas
they did that in the
crisis.
70s. I know they did it during Sandy.
Yes. Liza, would you like to play some games with us?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Are
I
you
love those
able
colors.
to watch? Are you able to watch a show while you're on this call?
Yes, I'm watching it right now.
Then I would like to play a little game with you called Rated R or Rated F.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch. Rated R or X.
So, Liza, we are looking at a still from a movie from somewhere in the 70s, somewhere in the 80s. And this still is either from a R-rated movie or it is from an X-rated movie. What do you think it is?
R-rated movie, maybe.
You're thinking R. I'd like to know what the chat is feeling. I'd like to know if they think this is R or X. Talk me through it, though. What about this to you says R?
The hair and beard make me think that it would be like a caveman movie.
Ooh.
But then again, they could have adult fun time movies with cavemen, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps it looks like it was shot on film as opposed to VHS or videotape.
Ooh, that's a nice.
Well, the lighting
Yeah.
is
clue.
nice.
Yes.
It's not full on; it's from the side. I assume
Yeah.
that the adult fun time movies kind of had very bright, not ominous. The whole they would just lit everything. I assume.
You know, this is an interesting fun fact about the adult times industry back then, because I work with a lot of like old time film people, and that was kind of like the thing you did when you didn't have work, was you just made a couple of porns and then you went back. So a lot of times, like, these porns had some very heavy hitters in the electrical and camera department.
I mean, Bill Lustig made his whole
Yeah,
career.
those
He'd
were-
make a few of the spicy movies and then go make Maniac.
Yeah.
And
I think it's
Wood
really
and Wood
are.
did that too.
It just looks like it. It looks to me. It looks like it's shot on film, and it seems like it's lit for film. Not that I really know how to light for film, but I know you don't light the way you would for video.
There are some slight differences, although there's more crossover than you would think. But you're still feeling R on this. This to me, like, I get the woodsiness. This to me feels like, if this is a spicy movie, this to me feels like it's maybe a Kenny Rogers themed spice movie. You know, like if Kenny Rogers was also Santa Claus and needed to help out some kind of cheerleading team. That's the kind of scenario I get from this picture.
Or the lumberjack finds someone lost in the woods who's
Yes.
feeling lonely.
Yes. Does all this spice talk have you leaning X, or you get a hold firm with R?
I really don't know what it is, but I'll say R for now.
All right, let's take a look, Chris.
All right, chat, last opportunity.
It is rated R. It is from the movie Elves from 1989. You know that movie, right,
Oh.
Chris? That's a classic horror movie.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of like they're like the Swedish elves.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, but it's like it's I don't even know how to describe Elves. It's definitely worth watching, but it is fucking awful. That was great work, Liza. Because you've done so well, I am going to give you the entirety of this card.
Oh, thank you.
So I am going to need 6 numbers from you. And I'm also going to need 6 numbers from the chat.
Oh dear. 6, 12,
6, 12,
14,
14,
15.
15.
What was it, 6 numbers?
Yeah, you've got 4 so far.
20 and 21, please.
20 and 21. I think that you've done these in ascending order. Most people just kind of grab them at random. There feels like some real purpose behind your numbers.
You know, Shifty was saying that in Rated R or Rated X, he thought that the bad wig meant that the budget was super low. But as someone who's kind of perpetually on Weave Watch, there are bad wigs everywhere, Shifty. Bad wigs everywhere.
It's true. There are bad wigs. Even in high-budget movies, sometimes you see... Oh, actually, hold on a second. Liza, are you not hearing Chris? I think you maybe not.
I don't hear Chris.
Okay, I've repatched Chris. You should be able to hear Chris now.
Oh, well, here I just thought she was ignoring me.
Oh no, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, Liza, don't be sorry. I'm just teasing.
It's my fault.
It's all
anyway.
good.
No worries.
Liza, let's take a look at some numbers. Do we have enough numbers from chat, Chris? Should we start scratching?
I mean, we've got some numbers. I think we should just go.
All right,
You missed the bus. It's on you, guys.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at
I like
the prize.
the Paul Newman, Robert Redford image in the background. That's very
This is the
Connecticut
soundtrack.
adjacent.
The soundtrack to The Sting.
Mmm.
I think
Alright.
we
Very
might have
nice.
watched that in high school.
It's such a good movie.
No, it wasn't that. It was the Western, the train robbing Western.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah. I would say The Sting is. I don't know. That might be one of my top 10 movies. It's a great fucking movie. Let's take a look at this $1 one. It's a 7. That is so close, Liza. We're not going to do it. Chris, does anyone have a 7?
Yeah, Visk has one. Shifty's got one.
Oh, very nice. Bravo.
Starshine. You know,
Ooh,
Buno's has some critique on your scratching method. Numbers are visible, he said. Numbers are visible.
Yeah. Well, you know, them's the breaks. I have never scratched one of these Connecticut scratches before. That's just part of figuring out where the numbers are. We got a 16. Oh man, Liza, these are all super close for you. Did anyone have the 16, Chris?
Give me 1 second. We do not have a 16.
There's an 11. Someone's got to have an 11. People love 11s around here.
You know, what is that? Is it because it's angel numbers?
I don't know. It was a Pooh Stew kind of put us on the 11.
Yeah, Sun King's got an 11.
Excellent work, Sun King. Well, this 14 will do it for Liza.
Nice.
Very nice.
Excellent
Great.
work, Liza. I'm gonna, because you're on the phone. You know, we've normally been doing 10s on these. I'm gonna do 15 for people who are on the phone.
Whoa.
Point bonus for
Okay,
everyone.
I think that sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see what the winning number is. Let's see if we got any money here. It's a 19. The loser for us. It is a loser for Liza. Did anyone have the 19, Chris?
It's a loser for everybody. You know, we got real close with the yes, Fisk, I got your points. We got some close ones, you know, because everyone goes for the 18.
Well, unfortunately, that is a loser.
There's a word for people like you, but forget it. I don't need a bunch of angry people PMing me on Yahoo Chat.
Oh.
Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. If you have any complaints for Geraldo Rivera, please hit him up on Yahoo Chat. Liza, before we let you go, have you ever seen a ghost? Or do you have a story about being ghosted by someone?
Ooh.
No, I don't think I've ever seen a ghost. I've been ghosted by many job recruiters.
Ooh, do you have a
Oh,
good
me
story?
too.
Sorry?
Do you have a good story about a ghosting?
No, just a general ghosting.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Give Liza 2 sympathy points from us. By the way, Liza, this is something we learned on the last episode. This show is fully capable of being a job reference for you, should you ever need it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. We called, did you happen to be watching last week when we did that?
I wasn't able to watch last week.
Oh, no worries. I'll catch you up on it. There was a guy who called in who was having trouble at work. They were kind of cutting him off. They were sort of kind of like trying to slow roll him out of his job by giving him less shifts and giving him shittier jobs. So I called in and pretended that he made me an excellent sandwich in an effort to dupe his boss into giving more hours to him. I don't know if it worked. We're gonna call that guy today and find out.
And that's just one of the services we provide here.
Exactly. Many services provided.
Although business guy would be mad, there's still no monetization.
There's still no monetization going on, yeah. But actually, speaking of losing more money, let's take a look at the leaderboard before we lose Liza. So, Bone Amputee at the bottom with 847, Javi with flat 1,000, Alien Bob with 1,152.5, Really Cereal with 1,288, Pelican Yawning MD with 1,343, Visk with 1,709, Sun King 2,354, Pooh Stew 2,773, and Shifty high above with 4,050. Now, of course, Sleeve McNichol goes without saying, still above everyone with that 10,009. But how many points does Liza have, Chris?
Well, that's a great question. Liza had a big jump up the board because of the calling in and getting those 400 points. So she's in right. Honestly, she's right off of the board. She's at 11, so she's right under Bone Amputee.
That's surprising.
Wow.
I'm surprised I'm so high. Thank you. I should be lower than that.
How many points does she have, Chris? Liza, you're being too modest.
541 points. So there's actually, if she wanted to spend... So here's the deal, Liza. I don't know if you know this, but you can spend points without your score going down.
Yes, that's true.
Oh.
And you can also earn... You can also earn college credits. That's
true. If you became an intern of the show, you could earn college credits. Before you go, Liza, let me show you the prize wall and see if you want to buy anything.
Desperate losers. Prize wall. Hachi, mama, these prizes are the tits.
So, with 500 points, Liza, you could buy this Larry King. You would get insight into his most private nighttime thoughts. Shifty cashed that in. We haven't done it yet because I just haven't had time to make it. For 300 points, you can have Geraldo roast anyone of your choosing. 200 points, of course, gets you a Kojak card with a free Dobson, of which supplies are extremely limited. 200 points could also get you these beautiful bookmarks that we had made for the show, and 100 points could get your hat in the countdown.
I think I'll hold off on spending for now.
So you're gonna hold tight for now. That's a wise
But you know what,
move.
Liza? If you want to, and you should join our Discord. I just dropped the link in the chat, and you can get all sorts of fun after-hours content.
I think I'm in it, but I'll double check.
Are you not? Are you? Okay.
I think Liza is in the Discord, but that applies to anyone. Anybody who's not.
Yeah, anyone should join.
I
Join that
haven't
Discord.
been as active online because there's a whole bunch of things going on, but everything's okay. But it's just been very active, and hopefully things will calm down, and then I'll be more active on the show.
Yeah. Listen,
Well, I'm glad your life is active.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
join us when you can, and there's no hard feelings one way or the other. It's always a pleasure to have you join us for Losers, Liza.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a great day.
Likewise, have a lovely day.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Liza is definitely the nicest person in the Loserverse.
I have to say, I was thinking that as we had her on the phone.
There's Avi.
Hey, Avi.
Abraham. How are you doing today?
Hey. I'm about as good as I could be.
That's a classic Avi response. I love it. I think that's good. I mean, as good as you can be. You know, you're at your peak. Can't get any
He's
better.
peaked. He's peaked. It's over.
He's peaked. It's only 12:20 in the afternoon. Avi, have you seen any good movies lately?
Yesterday, I went to Anime NYC this weekend, so I've been catching up on all the stuff I missed. Well, yesterday I watched a John Woo double feature of Bullet to the Head and Hard Boiled.
Ooh.
Is that a woo woo or a
Bullet in
woo
the head.
two?
Jesus Christ.
I have no idea what you just said.
We want to know if this is a woo woo or a woo two. The woo double feature.
It's which one is good?
They're both
Which
good.
one means
But-
good?
Which it's just a question of how you like your branding. Do you like a woo double feature build as a woo?
I like Woo 2.
Yeah, I like woo.
I like Woo 2.
Because woo woo, that could be like a crystals thing.
Yeah, it could also
Yeah.
be a bunch of girls doing shots.
Yeah. You know, this feels more like a Harmony Korine movie, but I would love to see a woo movie where a bunch of like hippies with crystals, got themselves violently indebted to the Korean mob. I think it's a good premise. Maybe we should write that movie.
I mean, hey, it's a great place to workshop stuff. We got an audience right here.
It's true. It's true. We're taking pitches. Avi, do you have a movie to pitch us?
I'd rather keep stuff on the down low for
right.
now, but
All right. Well, Avi's a real
but
filmmaker. He doesn't give it away for free.
Avi's got irons in the fire.
it's going to be
Exactly.
gritty. It's going to be a
Yes.
very gritty production, very 90s throwback.
Nice. I like it. I hope to see a lot of blood packs just bursting forth as they did in the 90s.
I want to
Avi-
see unbuttoned silk shirts.
Find some condoms filmed with fake blood like Robert Rodriguez did.
Yes. It's a classic move. Avi, would you like to play a little pre-qualifying game to figure out how many scratches you're going to get on Desperate Losers?
Avi would not, but he will anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm hoping
Avi,
for
I want to improve on your day. You come in just so sour sometimes. Which of the bonus games would you like to play?
well, rated R or rated X already got taken.
Well, there's more.
But
we can always do more rated R, rated X. There's no limit on it.
I think that's just the one I'm in the mood for.
Let's do it then. We'll do a rated R, rated X.
Time to play the filthiest game on Twitch. Rated R or X?
Avi, we are looking at a still from a movie from the 1970s or 80s. I would like to know, do you believe this still to be rated R or rated X?
Ooh, this is a tough one because it's clearly from an era where a rated X movie would have the kind of production value that this picture might imply.
Yes.
But it could also be an R-rated period piece of sorts.
It could also be an R-rated period piece. And R-rated movies, especially there are actually some PG movies in the 70s that I would say are kind of borderline X. I'm seeing a lot of X's from chat. I'm seeing X from Starshine Kit. I'm seeing X from Shifty. X from Visk. X from Sun King.
And that guy in the background.
I know,
Liza's
right?
got a point. It looks like a Broadway film.
It does have
That's
a little
what's
bit
tripping
of
me up.
that feeling of Chicago or something like that.
Yeah. No, if it's in this game, it's got to be like relatively obscure.
We've seen Pete's Dragon in this game. You know, sometimes the movies are not obscure.
Hey,
at all.
Pete's Dragon is not as regarded as not one of the better films in Disney canon.
It's still part of the Disney canon now, and I would say anything in the Disney canon is not really that obscure.
Really? Even like Blackbeard's Ghost and stuff?
Well, maybe. Well, no, Blackbeard, at the time, it wasn't obscure. Now it sort of is. Pete's Dragon, though, even got remade. You know? Not well.
No, I liked the Pete's Dragon remake.
I didn't like it, but I also was very, very partial to the original. It would have been very tough to give me a Pete's Dragon I was gonna like.
I only liked the animated version.
before I go off on a long David Lowery tangent, we got to get back. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I feel I'm just going to be spending too much time on this, so I'm just going to go with the chat and go X.
You're going to go X. Let's find out. It's R. This is from Steptoe & Son from 1972.
What is that title? What is that title?
Steptoe & Son are, it's a movie about two Jewish junk dealers in 1970s London, and you may know Steptoe & Son better as Sanford & Son. This movie was adapted by Norman Lear into Sanford. I think it was Norman Lear, right, Chris? That's a Norman Lear.
Yes, it is correct.
Yeah. It was adapted by Norman Lear into Sanford & Son, starring Red Fox and, of course, Devon Wilson, who has been on Who Is That? Avi,
yeah, I was leaning towards R, but like I knew that it could. I felt good either way. So, honestly, it should have tipped me off because that is the exact kind of picture I expect from a movie about two junk dealers. Just the exact kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, they like I say, Steptoe & Son. They're both pretty vile characters in the movie. It's not does not have the warm-hearted appeal of your Sanford & Son.
But yeah, I got it wrong.
I'm gonna give you three numbers here, Avi, and
okay.
Get them in early because I'm not good at scratching.
What did I already put for last time? Okay, so 7.
7.
13.
13. Unlucky number 13.
And 18 because I didn't put 18.
18, the luckiest number of the show. God, I wish Chris that our sort of like pilot when we first streamed the show. I wish that was something that we had an audience for, because that call from that woman calling from 18 was amazing.
That was so strange.
So
Go ahead, Avi.
So I got my Comic-Con badge.
Yes.
For New York Comic Con, and if you're in the Discord, and I know that in the Discord, you said that you wanted me to be a bit of an ambassador for.
Yes, we want to give you business cards, and we want you to just voice the show on anyone who will listen.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm really wondering, since the first day of Comic Con will fall on a show day, can you call in on Zoom and give us a live update from the floor?
Ooh, okay. So here's the deal for Thursday. If I get the panel that I have to reserve for Critical Role, and except this time they're actually going to be talking about their Amazon animated shows, so I care. After that, I don't really have anything until 5 p.m. But okay. The panel at 5 p.m. is the Amazing Digital Circus. And if you know about the Amazing Digital Circus, you'll know that putting that in a room with like 500 seats or less is a really stupid idea, especially if you don't clear the room first. So there's likely going to be either camping or a line involved. So I got to plan that out. But it is possible, depending on circumstances, that I might be able to call in from Comic-Con at some point.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Even if you're in the line, call us from the line.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, and standing in line is ultimate loser content.
Let's try to get the people who are in front of you and behind you to play some games. That's perfect.
And also, like the whole conserving phone battery, and I don't know how good the connection is at the Javits Center.
That'll be good, That's primetime Manhattan over there. They'll definitely have good connection.
Yeah. But also, my question is handing out business cards that say "Desperate Losers" at a comic book convention, will it make me feel like seem like a troll?
No, because you have a natural kindness and warmth, Avi. This show has a natural kindness and warmth. I think that you pull it off, And we haven't even discussed. I know we may make you special business cards.
Ooh.
We'll figure it out.
They just say special business and then our phone number.
It just says special business and the phone number.
I was at Anime NYC. I saw people just handing out stuff to everyone walking by. So
Shifty saying
So,
you should
you know, you
explain
never
it to
know.
people a little bit. I don't think you need to explain it at all.
No.
I think you just hand people a card that says special business 917-524-7853.
I will say Adult Swim is coming that day, but not until 6.
Well, you know, I'm not super jazzed for well, although Matt technically owns the copyright to this, which is how we're able to do it. But I don't necessarily want Turner to be aware that we're doing this.
You'll be long. Believe me, by that point, I'm probably not gonna care about. They're gonna get from one panel to the other pretty fast.
Right. All right. Well, let's scratch some numbers, Avi. Let's see how you did. I'm gonna try to do the prizes first. We'll see if I can get them without revealing the numbers.
Starshine Kitten says that we should list our credentials on the back of the business card. Just curious if the chat or anybody wants to tell me what the hell our credentials are.
Please tell us what our credentials are.
We showed up.
I don't got.
I'm also just taking pictures
I don't
for
have
the
much
business
on.
card.
I don't have much on Saturday right now, so for the con. So I always just do it when you're off air.
Yeah. Well, you know, film some stuff. We'll talk about it when we get closer to the day. Avi, let's take a look at some numbers here for you. We're looking at the $2 one first. $2 prize for us in the state of Connecticut. It is a 12. One away.
Ooh,
that's a
so
shame.
close.
Chris, did anyone have that 12?
Nobody even put in any numbers.
I saw some numbers go by.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No. I see numbers.
I'm just being
people
funny.
panic about the numbers.
I know
As
they
if
get
these
so.
points mean anything. I mean, like,
But sadly, I don't see it.
They're very important.
Like, this is. And a couple Dobsons, of course. You have a Dobson, right, Avi?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Avi, they're going fast.
I know. They're gonna be collector's items. People are gonna look back on this and they're gonna say, "Shit, I should have gotten a Dobson." Because who knows what kind of trash we'll give away after we're out of Dobsons. Starshine Kitten says, just to make people potentially feel like they're being handed a card that says desperate losers, that they know they're in good hands. I like that. Let's take a look at the $3 one. It is a 6. Avi. Jeez.
Shifty's got that
really
one.
bad at this.
Well, that's going to be 10 points for Shift. And the last one is an 8. Oh my God,
Man,
Avi.
God.
Avi, what is happening here? You know.
Nobody got that 8.
Wow. That's rough business. This has been kind of a thing that's been happening with the calls lately, you know? Everyone's like one away.
It's not the calls. It's those damn Connecticut scratchers.
I know. I blame Connecticut. I got these. I visited Matt recently, and I got these when I saw Matt. Avi, do you have a ghost story or anything before I let you go?
At most, and I've been thinking about a lot about memories that were actually dreams. And how it's so hard to tell between fantasy and reality on occasion, especially from like years ago.
Yeah.
How our memories can be corrupted by things that never happened. How we spend a third of our lives in a world in our own heads.
Some people more than
They'll
that.
make a
too.
show.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Ideally, you spend a third of your life in your own head, and you think it's real. So, you know, who's to say what's real and what isn't? Sometimes. Are we dreaming now, or
are we getting a sneak peek at your gritty project right now?
it's definitely I definitely am trying to make something with this idea. But so far all I have is a cartoon monster going around anime conventions and interviewing artists.
You know, we just got a very nice compliment from you from Starshine Kitten saying, and I agree with this, that you're an amazing caller. I've said this several times, Avi. It never feels like a complete show unless I get that Avi call near the top of the show.
Yeah.
I love how philosophical you get. I love that you have such a kind of curmudgeonly attitude all the time. It's just, but there's like a total sweetness underneath it. You're the total package, Avi. Desperate Losers is lucky to have you, and we'll be very lucky to have you.
Yeah.
Vlogging our shit and following our commands on the floor of Comic-Con.
I'm sorry. Bones comment in the chat, which amazing quote.
Today, a young man on acid realized that all matter is merely energy, condensed to a slow vibration. That we are all one consciousness, experiencing itself subjectively. There is no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves. Here's Tom.
Here's Tom with the weather.
That is excellent. Bone amputee, 10 points. 10 points, Bone amputee. When we get to voicemails, we definitely got a call from someone who might have been on acid. Very much looking forward to sharing that with y'all. Avi, thank you for calling.
I'm a big fan of, All right.
Well, what were you going to say? Final thought?
I said I'm a big fan of Bill Hicks.
Yes. All right, Avi. Catch you later.
All right. See ya.
Well. I don't hate Bill Hicks, Shifty. I just feel like
He just hates people who like Bill Hicks.
No, it's not even that.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just feel like Bill Hicks's reputation, and I feel this way about George Carlin too. I feel like it's a little bigger than the material deserves. I don't know. Bill Hicks is one of those comedians who I think holds up because his material is like really universal, but I don't know. It doesn't go all the way for me. But I have no begrudgments for people who love Bill Hicks, and I do enjoy Bill Hicks. He's just not my favorite. There you go. 3 numbers off this Connecticut Scratcher. Chris, we do have a lot of business to get to, and I feel like maybe we should call this Sandwich Guy.
Let's call Sandwich Guy.
Let's find out how it went. I hope he picks up.
Do you want to call Sandwich Guy? Let's call Sandwich Guy.
Hello?
Hey, Sandwich Guy, are you at work?
Oh, shit, what's up? No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? How did it go?
You said what?
How did it go? Did your
How'd it
manager
go?
say anything to you?
They didn't say anything to me, but I will say they did look a little surprised when I came in. And I got an extra shift. So.
Nice, so it
Oh,
worked.
Wow! Hit that winner button.
The manager did not pass on the good news. But this, to me, feels
Hell
like a
yeah.
Desperate Loser success story.
Oh man, that's a great
Yeah.
update. Sam, one
You
of our
guys saved
chat
my rent
members,
money.
one of our chat members said that you have a nice voice, Sandwich Guy.
Well, thank you.
You know, this could turn
Appreciate
into a dating show if all things go right. Sandwich Guy, do you want to hop on the show real quick and play a game with us?
I can't. I'm at school right now.
Oh, you're at
unfortunately.
school? Are you in class right now?
Welcome, friend,
Yeah.
to Desperate Losers.
Poodle Skirt gets a point. Welcome, Poodle Skirt.
Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you later.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you, Sandwich Guy.
We love you too, Sandwich Guy.
Well, that was a great
Wow.
update.
Excellent update. And he's in
Yes.
class. He's like whispering to
I know.
himself.
I wonder what class
Oh.
that is.
It's definitely not business.
No. I kind of hope he is in business school. I kind of hope he is. Chris, we have other people to call.
Yeah, let's make some phone calls. Let's do some of that business.
I know, but I think before we get into it, we need to take a look at those voicemails that I was teasing. Shall we?
Let's dive in.
You have 7 new messages.
Seen this advert. Just looking to hear from a loser like myself. You might never call me back, but just so I'm bloody desperate. Bye.
Hey, I'm just kind of a loser, I think. And like the only sunlight that I've been getting is from my monitor. So I just need some advice, maybe like on how to talk to girls or socialize. Just in general, that would be great. So call me back. Thanks.
Hi, this is an associate of said loser who found your number in Portland, and now we are in Minneapolis, the great state of Minnesota, where she has it prominently displayed on the back of her phone case. So if you have any advice for how to survive a Minnesota winter, give me a call back and I'll share it with her. Thank you.
Hey guys, I have a joke for you. Two clowns are eating a cannibal, and one looks at the other and says, hope you like it. Later, guys.
I don't know what this is, but I need to learn more. Okay, call me back. Bye.
What the fuck? This is so funny. There's fucking cave paintings in this shit. What the fuck are those things? Oh, what the fuck? Look at these. It's all teeth. It's all teeth? Oh my god, look at those teeth.
Do you know that you're leaving a message?
Oh fuck. I forgot I
Somewhere.
forgot I was leaving a fucking message. There's a dragonfly on the wall. Okay, bye.
Hi, so I'm calling because I've been having this issue where I keep losing my car keys and finding them in my underwear drawer. Now I get really drunk every night, so I think I keep doing that, but I don't know, could you tell me why you think I keep drunkenly putting my car keys in my underwear drawer?
So, I mean, most people know that drinking beer and smoking cigarettes go together really well. But when you're constantly drinking beer and constantly smoking cigarettes, it's very easy for you to put a cigarette down in your ashtray and then just forget all about it and light up another cigarette. And now you have two cigarettes. And then so you're trying to smoke two at once. And then you leave them both in the ashtray. And the next thing you know, where's my cigarette? You light up another cigarette. Now you have three going. My record is 4. For having 4 lit cigarettes in my ashtray at the same time. You gotta get really drunk to do that and just fucking not care at all. Where are my cigarettes going? Are there goblins stealing all my cigarettes? They're gone. They're all gone.
End of new messages.
We get some very
Wow.
special messages on this show.
That was amazing. What a series. What a melange. What a salad of humanity.
Yeah. A panoply of people in desperate circumstances.
Our UK guy, man.
I know. I have tried so hard to try to find a way to call that guy back without giving Google a credit card number, and I have not managed to do it. We may never call that sad man back. Sadly.
Well, maybe he'll find the show and it will make him happy.
I know. UK guy, if you were somehow able to receive this transmission, call in. We cannot do, at this time, with our negative $2,286.54, we do not have the means to make outgoing international calls from this number. Alas. Anyway, Chris, we do have some people to call back from.
Yeah, let's ring-a-ling it.
From that, we got a bunch of people we can call back. We can call back that person who is incredibly high in Portland, Oregon. We can call back that guy who needs to know what Desperate Losers is. We can call back those people in Minnesota who took one of these little, tear-offs and put it on their phone and went all the way from Portland to Minnesota with it.
I've got, you know what? I would say we should start with either the guy who needs to know or the Minnesotans, because I know what I'm going to say to either of those.
All right. You know what? Let's do the Minnesotans, and let's talk about. Before we call them though, let's figure out exactly together what we think we should say to them. So let's do a little advice here.
Time for desperate advice for losers. Today's question.
So the question that they left us, Chris, was how do you keep warm in the winter in Minnesota? From the Mill City Losers. Little suggestions here from my illustrations. Obviously, wear warm clothing, light a hobo's fire in a barrel, Trojan condom, kind of like a little signifier for fucking, but it doesn't have to be penetrative, Any kind of body friction will help out in the winter. But you said you have an idea. What do you think we should tell the Mill City losers?
Well, I'm thinking they're probably not, nobody watching this show, with maybe the exception of business guys, is fiscally solvent. Right? So and hot hands, as amazing as they are, which we use on sets a lot, kind of pricey. But what's not pricey? Still kind of probably going to get pricey, but for now it's all right. Potatoes. That's why I'm saying they need to start baking potatoes night before. You put the potato in, you put it at a low heat, wrap it up in foil. Next morning, double potato your pocket. Gotta have a good coat. Important, obviously. They know that. Wear a coat. That's not advice. That's common sense.
Yeah.
Put the potatoes in the pocket. Keep you warm from the inside out. Later, lunch.
How long can a potato keep you warm? Do you have potato experience?
Yeah, I mean, listen, a potato properly wrapped, will retain heat for an hour and a half. And you also, you could put one in your hat. Skoke, good point. Put it in. Can't put it in a shoe. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Could grow a potato big enough to wear as shoes. Bake that potato, and then wear that potato as shoes.
Well, if you have shoebox shoes, you can put a couple potatoes in there.
You could just fill that with potatoes. Basically, I'm saying potatoes are the answer.
Potatoes are the answer. I like it.
Yeah.
I think we should lead with that on this call for sure. I have no notes. By the way, Chris, since Shifty did bring it up, I have had an ad campaign in my mind for a very long time for there's several brands that make those little chemical hand warmers that we use in the film world. Everyone uses it, but we use them all the time in the film world especially. There's one brand in particular called Little Hotties that I've got a great ad campaign for. And it's you got to get Danny DeVito. It only works with Danny DeVito. You get Danny DeVito, and the slogan is, "I can't wait to get my hands around a couple little hotties."
Oh no! Could you call the potatoes that?
We could. You know what?
Potatoes. Just make it potatoes.
Fuck Little Hotties. We're gonna start a potato-based hand warmer business. I think that let's try to get Danny DeVito in on that. All right, let's.
Starshine Kitten. I've lived in 33 years of Minnesota winters, and I'm doing just fine. Don't be cold. Grow up.
Well, that's as solid advice as that is. Don't think that the Mill City losers will be happy to hear it. Let's give them a call.
They're not even gonna pick up. No one's gonna ever hear my potato idea.
No, we'll leave it on the voicemail.
Don't play the voicemail message.
All right. Hello? Do we have... This is Desperate Losers. Hello? Oh, all right. Well, they hung up. I'll text them. I'll let them know we have advice for them.
Yeah. Good advice. Fiscally responsible advice.
Yes.
Eco-friendly advice. You tell me those hot hand chemicals are good for the environment? You know what's great for the environment? Potato.
All right. I have texted them. Maybe we'll get a call back from them.
All right, well then let's move on to the guy who doesn't know what the hell we are, because I'm not sure either. Maybe we can workshop it.
Yeah, let's find out. Oh, he's gonna call us.
Oh, great.
We'll let that play out.
Hey, have you ever heard about the horse named Potato?
No, please. I only know about the horse named Telly's Pop. Okay,
well, there is a horse in the 1800s, a very famous horse, and its name was spelled P-O-T and then 8 O's, so it was Pot 8 O's.
Oh.
Yeah, I have him up if you want to.
Yeah, I'll
This is and this is like real enough that there's a.
Oh, why do I don't have the horse? I've got something else for you.
You don't have the horse.
No.
All right,
I'm looking
let's
at
try.
Just like a blank Firefox page from you, Chris.
How's that?
Now I got him. There he is. Potatoes. Pot 8 O's.
Yeah, and this wasn't like you think. Was this the 70s? No, it was the 1800s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
One
real,
of-
like, 2010s pun.
Yeah. Memes. They've always been. They've always been a
there.
part of.
Look how that dog, or that horse looks like a dog taking a shit. It has that terrified look in its face. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry that the dogs don't feel comfortable pooping around you. Why do they look terrified?
Well, no, you know how they like look backwards with in like horror that
Well, I mean,
wouldn't
wouldn't you be kind of looking a little bit like that if your eyes looked in opposite directions?
Yeah, probably. But this horse looks especially troubled. I'm concerned for this horse's safety. Oops.
There we go. Oh, it was potatoes.
From Starshine Kitten. Yes, very small front legs. I think that this horse might be getting too much back horse like exercise and not enough front horse exercise. There's something weird going on. Go back to that horse, Chris.
You got it. Let's take the horse.
Because like the horse from like the front legs up looks like it's starving, and then from behind that looks very well fed.
I like
weird
that
going on with this horse.
I like that you're what you're talking about is the conformation of the horse. I would agree that its front legs look a little spindly. It's got a strong rear hind there. The feet are pretty good. Got a little heel. Toes are a little long. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Toes are a little long.
You are in the professional horse business out there.
I am, yes. I horse professionally.
Yep.
No, I don't horse professionally. I'm horse adjacent.
You're an equine aficionado.
Except when it comes to riding them, I don't. Because they're planning something.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
Well, see, that's why you are an equine aficionado. You know better than to go fooling around on the back of one.
Yes, it is an engraving. I don't know if any of us called it a photo. If we did, that was a misdescription.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a photo. But I feel like, people were very serious about engravings in the 18th century. I feel like this is probably an accurate portrayal of a quarter of a horse that's starving attached to 3/4 of a horse that is not. Anyway, Chris, let's find.
Let's call this person and tell him what kind of show this is, even though we clearly don't know.
Yeah, let's let that person call in if they're gonna call in. There is someone else who I have to call, which is that I talked to that guy who was who we called living like Dracula, the guy who hadn't left his house.
Yeah.
I was asking him what was going on in his life. Apparently, he's working on an app that helps people plan reservations with each other. Oh, I like how you're trying to flag off your camera there.
Yeah.
Trying to help people like form restaurant reservations, but every time he goes out, he feels guilty that he's not working on this killer app. And so the advice that I gave him was that he needs to treat going out to restaurants with his friends like his job for the app. He's got to do research for the app, and at least once a week, he's got to leave the house. And I told him that I would hold him accountable, that I'd call him, and we'd see if he went out. So let's find out if shut-in app guy or living like Dracula actually went out this week.
All right. He can't pick up. He's working on an app.
Hello. Is this the app guy? Alright, no one wants to talk to us.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's like being at a party.
But you know what? We make the calls anyway.
Yeah, we do.
You know what, Chris? I think you're right. Let's call that guy who wanted to know what this show was.
Play it on the boardwalk every day. Soapsuds on the ground, bubbles all around. Rub-a-dub-a-dub in a little tub. All these tunes she found. Thimbles on her fingers made a noise. She would Charleston on the laundry for the boys. She could rag a tune right to the knees of a brand new pair of BB
That's 3 strikes. We're just not getting anybody here. Let's give some other advice, though, because we do have... there's actually a backlog of advice from last week.
Time for desperate advice for losers. Today's question.
So we got a question last week from a 14-year-old boy who claimed to have a car. He wanted to know where a teen loser can buy beer in New York City.
Oh, I got a great story about that.
Please.
I mean, I can tell him where to buy beer in New York City in the early 80s.
Yeah, please. Buy a beer in the early 80s.
All right, so this is a story of an older relative. There was a German butcher shop, and the guy there, Hans, was this big dude. I mean, he was tall, fat. You know, he's like over 6 feet. He was really a bigger guy, and he would let you buy a 6-pack if you would let him kick you in the ass as hard as he could.
Oh, I don't like
that. That was the trade, is that he would let an underage kid buy beer, but only if he could kick them in the ass.
Wow. Did kids routinely take him up on this?
Kids routinely took him up on this.
And how hard was he kicking him in the ass?
As hard as he could.
And was it hard?
It was hard. He was a big dude.
Wow. And he was getting a lot of practice because I'm sure
he was just constantly kicking kids in the ass.
There's something that smells very fishy about this large man who wants to kick teenagers in the ass. Shifty likes him.
Have you ever wanted to... no one went to the hospital because it was the early 80s and you didn't want anyone to... You know, you weren't going to narc on the only place you could get beer.
Yeah. Plus, also, back then... This is the shape of it. They could go to the hospital. People could afford to go to the hospital in the early 80s. Nowadays, no one can afford it. If a man is kicking you in the ass at a convenience store, you have no options in life anymore.
I mean, it was a butcher shop, to be clear.
Why is the butcher selling beer?
Because he's, you gotta wash down the steak.
So this butcher, not really selling alcohol, has like an alcohol business on the side so that he can kick teens in the ass.
Yeah.
There is something very fishy about this butcher.
Well, I mean, listen, have you ever been somewhere and seen, somewhere and seen teenagers or had to listen to them?
Yeah, but even so, my kink is not kicking them in the ass.
It doesn't have to be a kink. It can just be catharsis.
It's definitely a kink.
It's catharsis.
This guy's selling beer out of a butcher shop for no reason other than to kick teens in the ass.
I don't think it was a kink. I think it was cathartic.
By not even having alcohol. Because what teen is just going in to buy half a pound of minced meat? That doesn't happen. He is in a
okay,
business.
I'm sorry. You don't think any... I spent a lot of time in a butcher shop growing up. As I'm saying this, I'm realizing, never mind. I'm just saying, I think it was, it was just not a kink, just a hobby.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The Epstein
Like, how did nobody...
That was just an elaborate hobby.
I mean,
God. Now
do not compare
this
Cons
butcher
to
is the
Epstein.
Now, I'm going to say this. This show is not pro-cop. And you should not call the cops, except in, the worst circumstance imaginable. Just, there's no reason to narc. That being said, if you see a butcher shop full of teenagers, call the cops. There's something bad going on. Just not even that you see a man kicking a teen in the ass in a butcher shop. Just if you see a group of teenagers in a butcher shop, that's a bad situation. They shouldn't be buying minced meat. They shouldn't be buying lamb. They shouldn't be buying teens are just not buying.
You don't think teens should have meat?
I don't think a teen has any business going to a specialty butcher shop.
Man, what a sheltered life you live. It's not very ethnic of you.
Yeah, you know what? I did lead the kind of sheltered life where a butcher did not kick me in the ass. Beer as an underage teen. Yeah, in that sense. All right, we have not really provided this teen with advice. I'm going to say this for my teen years. I don't know if this still applies because I've never had, it's been a long, long time since I've had to think about a fake ID. But back in the day, you could reliably get a fake ID at a gay sex shop. I don't know why, but they sold them out of the bag. And if that is still true, 14-year-old in New York City, you're going to want to find a gay sex shop. Or maybe any, no, it can't be like a high-end sex shop. It's got to be like kind of a seedy sex shop. No, it doesn't even necessarily have to be gay, but a seedy sex shop, ask around. See if you can get a fake ID. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a bodega that sells Lucy's. Because I feel like with a fake ID and a bodega that sells Lucy's, you're going to get the beer.
That's I mean, that's solid advice, I guess. I never really had to buy beer underage. I feel like we just always had like
Yeah,
a
'cause you get it
of-age
from the
friend.
butcher who's kicking kids left and right.
This was a story of this was not my personal story. I'm not that
Yeah.
old.
Well, you clearly had another thing going with another butcher because you started a story and ended it abruptly. I
You
don't
know
what
about
is
this.
going on.
You know about Tony. I can't talk about Tony on the air.
I don't know what is going on with these butchers in the tri-state area, but they got some shady doings with teens. That's all I'm gonna say. And this is if I see a teenager in a butcher shop, I'm gonna see something and I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna call 311. I won't call 911. I'll escalate to 911 if I have to. I'll start with 311. I'm gonna be like 311. There are teens in a butcher shop. I think this guy's kicking him in the ass. Wow. Well,
Teens in a butcher shop sounds like an Andy Milligan film.
It does. It's a pretty good one too. I feel like that would be. Maybe that's another movie we should make, Chris. Let's just make a short about teens in a butcher shop.
Great, workshop it.
Should we give some more advice? Because I owe one other person advice for mine.
Let's give some more advice. I'm feeling good. We're on a roll.
We're on a roll.
Time for desperate advice for losers. Today's question.
So, I got this question from somebody. They asked me, how do I delete my Pornhub history? Well, this person, we labeled them the tech illiterate masturbator. This is actually doesn't really require much discussion. This is a very Googleable thing, which I did for you. This is from Pornhub's Help Center. To remove watch videos from your watched list, you got to log into Pornhub. You have to click Watched tab in the profile, and then you have to remove them one by one. You cannot clear your history. You have to very tediously remove them one by one. And that is from the Pornhub Help Center, which I Googled only for the purpose of answering this question. Bisk, you did get. I think you did talk about the router. I think you did talk about the router, if I'm remembering correctly. Chris, that's it for old business.
Okay, let's do new business.
Well, the new business.
What,
is
meeting
from that
business?
Person who keeps leaving their keys in their underwear drawer. We need Shifty to answer that question.
Oh, I've been
There's
thinking
no one
about that.
More qualified. I mean, have your answer. But there's no one more qualified on this planet to explain why someone
Honestly,
is leaving their keys in an underwear drawer.
I'm not sure that that's not Shifty's future wife.
You know what? I said it
Whoa,
earlier
baby, this
episode.
YouTuber is getting 10 points.
Jeffrey Crosby is getting 10 points.
Who the
Thank
hell
you
is
for
Jeffrey
the
Crosby?
Jeffrey Crosby might be someone I know. Could be.
Hmm.
I know a Jeffrey Crosby. If that is my Jeffrey Crosby.
Oh, we don't.
Welcome,
That is
Mr. Crosby.
Mr. Crosby, new to the leaderboard.
New to the leaderboard. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're gonna pause on advice until we get a call from Shifty. There is a little bit of show and telling business though that I have, Chris, that we really have to get into this. And of course, there's the art contest. We will get to later.
Oh, can't wait for that.
Yeah, the art contest is. We're gonna get a climactic conclusion here. Let me just hit the old show and telly.
Time for a little show and telly, baby.
So I found this on the street, Chris. Oh, my buttons are not working today. What's going on with my buttons? I'll just take it here. I saw this on the street the other day. Someone has ripped off our poster.
Oh, yeah!
This someone is a band in Brooklyn called Believe in Ghost. This is such a blatant ripoff of our poster that we've put on the street. And
just to clarify, it's not Ghost the band.
No.
It's Believe in Ghost the band. And no, that's not a... That is not a typo or a bad translation. The band is called Believe in Ghost?
Yes. So Believe in Ghost has been putting these up in the same places we put up ours. Blatant ripoff. There's almost no way that they did not see our poster and rip it off. And I was very curious about this. And so I sicked Desperate Losers' unofficial dog of war on this problem, which is I asked Alien Bob, who works in systems security, to find us a phone number for this band. And he delivered. We have the number of the drummer of this band, whose name is...
Give his full name and address.
His name is Ricky. And I think we should call Ricky, and we should find out what the story with this poster is. What do you think, Chris?
Let's do it.
Let's
start a fight with the drummer. God, it's like my 20s all over. It's like my 20s.
With beef. We'll call this person right now. I'm sure they won't answer because that's kind of been our track record, but we'll see.
I'll act out the whole conversation. Bob, we're calling the drummer of this band that ripped off our posters.
Please leave your message.
Well, that's a no pickup from that person. Yes, we'll text him, but we'll text him outside of show hours because we gotta figure out what is going on.
You know, statistically, he's pulling espresso shots right now.
I mean, he's a drummer. Statistically, he's asleep right now. It is 1 p.m. in the Eastern.
Junior feels like you're a little low on the mic.
All right, I'm bumping my.
Or sorry, cat guy, comma Junior. Never mind.
Right.
Whatever. You know what I mean.
Hopefully that's.
You're doing great.
I bumped my levels there. Chris, shall we get to the real thing that everyone wants to know about? Is who is going to win this goddamned art contest?
I mean, it's the thing that's been driving my artistic questions for weeks now.
Well, just as a quick reminder, this is some of the best prize we've ever given. First of all, you're looking at the first cash money prize we've ever given away on the show.
Oh yeah, we got some pesos, right? Ooh, Pelican yawning. Cut out our QR code and tape it on top of theirs, leaving the rest of the poster.
Give Pelican yawning 10 points. I am absolutely going to do that. That is a great idea. Cat Guy Bob, let's we'll give it a minute. We'll text him later. So we're looking at 40 Philippine pesos. This was the first prize. And not only are you going to get the 40 Philippine pesos, they're going to come in this authentic 1970s Kojak trading card sleeve.
Wow.
The next prize that showed up, because when I think about what kind of prize do we give an artist of true magnitude, you want to give them things that's going to inspire them. So we're, in addition to this generous stipend, we are also giving away a treasury of culture, the Ultimate Manilow. Now this has 20 of Barry Manilow's best known tunes from every Mana High to every Mana Low. But that is not the only CD you will receive.
And it was seen on TV. I don't know who saw it, but somebody saw it.
Thousands,
actually,
millions perhaps saw it. You'll also get a copy of Billy Joel's hardest rocking album, according to Shifty Merchant,
Glass Houses.
Not only that, you will receive this filthy copy of Millennium by the Backstreet Boys that I found on the streets of New York City, but is in pretty good shape. not you know, it's dirty, but I'm not seeing any deep scratches that are going to translate into skips. In addition to that, we have literature. Because, you know, music is not the only medium that we want to inspire our artists with. We have this incredible literary piece, The Incredible Shrinking Turtles. One of the finest turtle stories where the turtles are mysteriously shrunken down by an alien.
Inspired, I think, personally, and this is me going really off the reservation here, but I think that it's inspired by The Bride of Frankenstein.
I mean, I don't
Dr.
love that you called
Pretorius.
it going off the reservation, but yes, I do agree it is. I do not flip past this page when I show this because I do not want to reveal the ending, but the turtles are going to get some pretty hairy situations, you know, because they are much smaller than the Shredder in this book. And then the final prize that we had revealed so far, this incredible 8x10 photo of Telly Savalas that was mailed to us from heaven by Telly. Here he is, live at the Sands in heaven. All of this to the winner of the art contest, and we are now ready to reveal the final prize. Oh, by the way, in addition to this, you will win a permanent place on the refrigerator that this show has. But the final prize, Chris, which I think in some ways is the best, is this. The winner's certificate, which has a beautiful quote from Vincent Price. It has our signatures on it. Right now, it's made out to current resident, but it will be made out to one person very soon.
You know what the other thing is? I don't know if you know this about Barry Manilow, but he wrote jingles.
He did.
He wrote like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'm stuck on Band-Aid because Band-Aid's stuck on me. I don't know about Stridex, give your face something to smile about. KFC, he wrote grab a bucket of chicken and finger licking good day. McDonald's deserved a break today.
Wow, you deserve a break today?
He did.
Wow.
He did the jingle for Dodge, for Pepsi's Feelin' Free jingle, and Green Boleyn's Bathroom Bowl Blues.
You know what I like about this Barry Manilow pick on the Ultimate Manilow, Chris?
What?
Kind of looks like if somebody made Rod Stewart a sober Christian.
Yeah, it's like Rod Stewart after rehab.
Yeah, this is definitely Promise Ring Rod Stewart here. So I thought that this was just gonna be outright Pelican Yawning. You know, because Pelican Yawning, nobody had dared to challenge him. But we did receive a last minute entry, and that came to us from Sun King. And we now need to look at Sun King's new entry, which is amazing, and compare it with Dr. Yawning's piece and figure out who is to be the winner here. So I'm going to start by looking at Sun King's. Just give me a second. I'm going to zoom it in here. Oops. We got this amazing drawing of Telly Savalas driving on the streets of New York. Tribute to when Desperate Losers had an office on Canal Street. Some would say the heyday of Desperate Losers, although I think our best days are ahead of us. Look at this amazing line work coming to us.
Wow.
Sun King. This is a great fucking likeness of Telly. Sort of, the thing that I like about the line quality work here too is that it sort of makes Telly look a little bit like a Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, he does have, there is a sweetness to Telly that gets lost. Although the shadow in his other eye.
Smarmy, like, grossness of Telly.
Yeah.
Yeah. A loving tribute. And we have to compare it to this one from Dr. Yawning himself. This Swamp Thing Telly, where seemingly has captured some kind of person. Also a little bit, the person who's captured also has a little bit of a Cabbage Patch doll thing going on there. Excellent line work, very different quality from Sun King, but also excellent, unique kind of line work. And I noticed something too, Chris, when I was looking at Dr. Yanning's that I hadn't noticed last time, which is, of course, there is this sort of deranged murderer's writing in the hat, everyone is a winner. But I didn't notice this last time, that all of the polka dots on Telly's bandana were changed to dollar signs.
It's
a great fucking drawing. And
it's I can't figure. There's some specific art that it reminds me of, and I can't place it. It's making my brain itch.
Well, there's also, I didn't notice this, there's like a second Telly face down here, licking this captured person. You know, if Dr. Yanning calls in later, I definitely want to ask him about this drawing. Get some more clarity on it, but I feel like I can't really make this decision, you know, entirely on my own. I need chat to weigh. Chat, who you feeling here? Who deserves the top prize, the Manilow, Millennium, Glass Houses, the Turtles book, 40 pesos from the Philippines, the Kojak sleeve that they come in, and of course the beautiful certificate and a place, a permanent place on the Desperate Losers refrigerator. I need some votes in here. I'm seeing Sun King from Cat Guy Bob. I'm seeing Sun King from Shifty. Poodle Skirt, what are we meant to judge these on? You know, it's we're judging this on the kind of ineffable quality of art. You know, it's just a gut feeling. The assignment was to draw either Captain Telly or Clammy, but the instructions said that you could sort of kind of take that in any direction you want. And so we're sort of ignoring the initial instructions. We're just going with which one has the most feeling, kind of inspires the most for you. So that's the what we're judging this on. Sun King from Bone Amputee, getting a PK from Poodle Skirt. I think that might be a Pelican Yawning. I'm seeing from Jeffrey Crosby, watching on YouTube, Sun King. Thank you for voting on YouTube. We don't get much chat from the old YouTube, and it's nice to see it. Hey, Chris.
It's looking like Sun King.
But right now, it's feeling like Sun King's running away with this thing. You know, that appeal to like Desperate Losers nostalgia, the telliness of it all, beautiful line work. People are really feeling this one. CD Dendanga saying it's close, but going Pelican Yawning. Are we building a yawning comeback here? Poodle's saying that YouTube should count negative. I mean, no, we want to welcome everyone. Even, you know what? I welcome boomers to this show. If you're a boomer and you have to watch this on YouTube because that's all you understand, you're welcome here. Who's Stu going Sun King? Are we seeing any mounting challenge from anyone else? Any other Pelican stands out there? Now is your time. Because Sun King is gonna run away with this. Ooh, picked up another viewer on YouTube. We're up to 3 on YouTube.
Ooh.
Yes, the boomers are coming out in full force. Welcome, boomers. Welcome.
It's just Shifty running 2 windows at once.
I don't know. Do you think Shifty is capable of running 2 windows in Edge? I don't know. That might be beyond. Pelican Yanni trying to drum up business.
New viewers,
Pelican
vote when we
Yanni
can.
really wants that copy of Millennium that I found on the street. Oh, Poodle Skirt saying Pelicans looks like a rolled doll illustration. It does have a Quentin Blake quality. It does. Is that who you were thinking of? Something about the captured person's face feels very Quentin Blake.
Yeah, there is some Quentin Blake in there, but I don't know what else it is. It's some sort of eldritch horror.
Yeah. That's, you know, there's something about it, even though I wouldn't say it specifically looks like Wesley Willis's art, it does give me Wesley Willis vibes in a weird way. Well, I think that we have to declare the winner, Chris.
I think we do too.
Is going to be Sun King's Day. Sun King, you will be getting the Ultimate Manolo. You will be getting Millennium. You will be getting Billy Joel's Glass Houses. You will be getting 40 Philippine. Oh, we're getting a call from that drummer.
Oh, finally.
Hello, this is Desperate Losers.
Hi, this is Rick. Who is it?
Hi, Rick. You're the drummer for Believe in Ghost, right?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay. I'm sorry. Who are you, though?
This is Desperate Losers.
Desperate Losers? Okay.
Yeah.
We're a show.
What's going on?
Were you inspired? Your posters downtown. Were you inspired by something you saw? What was the return to the bear Helvetica of it all inspired by?
I'm sorry. What do you mean? The poster for a show?
Yeah, there's posters downtown for your band. It's not for a show. It just says "Believe in Ghost?" ? And then rip tabs.
Oh yeah. What's up with that? What's going on?
Yeah, what's up with that? What inspired you to start doing that to promote your band? Because we are a show and we use a very similar form of promotion, where our signs just say "Desperate Losers" and then have rip tabs with our phone number on them.
I was actually one of the other guys in the band, but we just have a show coming up.
Nice.
Suggested it as something that would be fun.
Where's your show? Where you want to plug your show for our potentially tens of viewers?
We have a show going on at Soho Live on September 26th.
Excellent.
Nice. Well, if you're in New York City, Soho Live on the 26th. Who in the band is the one that does the posters?
It depends.
Because we're really curious about it. We're wondering if they were inspired by our posters or if it was just a coincidence.
Because one of the things we thought was neat is that we have. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it. They didn't bring it up in connection to your show.
We know this is a suspicious phone call, so understand your concern and your trepidation. No, but we're a live game show. We've been described as an anti-game show, and we noticed also that we're in the same neighborhood. Our flyering circles seem to be overlapping. And we thought your music was we enjoyed your music, and so did the chat. The chat checked out your band, and they some of them were asking, ask them to use the music for the show. I don't know, Cat Guy Bob. I don't know if it's early days for that.
It's early days for that. Do you know? I don't know if you do bookings for your band. Would you guys ever be interested in playing on our show?
You know what? Let me. I'll put it to the guys.
All right.
Okay. I appreciate you guys calling me. I'm at work, so I can't.
Oh, all right. We'll let you go. I'll text you all the info.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. I think they stole our poster. I think that guy's a liar.
I think he was concerned and afraid.
Yeah. I mean, I would be too if I was called my show. I wouldn't gotten to that.
No.
Especially if I'd been going around town stealing someone else's poster, which they clearly were.
I mean, listen, who has ever thought of a poster with rip tabs before?
Exactly. But it's just that it looks so much like ours, you know? I mean, let's throw it up. Where is my why are my buttons not working? Jesus Christ.
That's okay.
There it is. It looks so much like ours.
I also like that behind there's just a sign that just says mall.
Yeah. You know, that's the mall.
I guess. Better be. Show your original.
Oh, our original, yes. Well, hold on, let me see.
I can pull it up. Hold on.
Oh, they appear in the voicemail. I can show in there. Hold on a second.
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
Dragon.
That's our original. And then for oh, there's Shifty. Shifty. What do you think? You think this was ripped off? Very close, right?
As far as like them just going with the easiest, like let's just go with white paper and just make it, just say believe in ghosts and like just make it the simplest thing possible. Then yeah. But as far as like putting little tear tabs at the bottom, there's a lot. I mean, basically everything does that.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
I'm not saying we invented tear
No,
tabs.
I'm not saying we did that. I'm just saying the style very similar to ours.
Yeah, there's nothing there. There's no picture. Like even like at my bar, some guy for a tattoo parlor nearby, he put up like his whole logo, like a big thing of his logo, on a white piece of paper and had tear tabs on it, and like it looked like he did pretty well because like all the tear tabs were gone in like a week.
Man,
just in the hallway of the bar.
Bone amputee saying that the fact that our sign and their sign is in the same location is the damning thing.
Yeah, it is.
They're probably tearing your poster off and putting theirs instead.
We've been putting these up, so just to give some context here, these are going up on the main drag of Williamsburg. That's where I saw them. I saw them on Bedford Avenue, the main drag there. We put
Bedford Avenue,
flyers up.
longest avenue in Brooklyn.
That is true. It is the longest
Important and boring fact.
Right, but in Williamsburg, it is where the mall is. It is where it's kind of the first part of New York in the late '90s, early 2000s to really be hipsterized, and it has retained some of that character, although a lot less lately. But a lot of people move through that area. It's a place where if you're going to want to throw posters down, you do it there. And I have a hard time believing that nobody has ever seen one of our posters that I've been putting up now for 3 months. And I can say pretty firmly at this point, Chris, we've put up somewhere on the order of 400 posters. Not all of them, obviously, on Bedford Avenue. Although I do hit Bedford Avenue probably once every 2 weeks.
Wow.
So we do get a lot of calls from Bedford Avenue. I just have a hard time believing that if somebody is going there and they're putting up a poster that looks like ours, it's not like we copyrighted Helvetica or anything here. Not making that claim, but it just
If we did, we would have a much better show budget.
It feels fishy, and the reticence of that drummer getting a call in the middle of work from a show called Desperate Losers feels pretty damning to me.
I'm sure he's just like he's got to call the manager. He's got to call the other guys. Hey, we got to stop doing that. They're onto us.
Yeah.
I like that he was like, we're like, hey, you want to be on the show? And he's like, I might be putting up terrible signs on a pole, but I'm not that desperate.
Shifty, we have some important business to cover with you.
We do.
But before we do, let's talk to you a little bit because I want to play the game we always do, which is how many beers have you had so far. Now it is 1:30 p.m. in the Eastern Time. It is 12:30 p.m. where you are. But as we know, this is the end of your day. You generally you have dinner and go to sleep not long after this show ends.
Well, it's like 2 o'clock.
It's like, yeah. Right.
In fact,
So 2 o'clock is 2 o'clock, just so I get 8 hours of sleep.
it's time to hit that Carol Channing button.
Oh
boy, is this day going fast! Only 30 minutes left to go.
I'm glad that button works. Points are doubled now, Shifty. Before we get to the beers, do you have any complaints for us?
Well, yes, I do.
All right, let's hit it. So chat, this is how this one works. Shifty is going to make a complaint. If the chat feels that the complaint is valid, then Shifty's going to get 10 points, now doubled to 20. But if Shifty's complaint is not valid, he's going to lose 20 points. So Shifty, please proceed with your complaint.
All right, well, I think it was, Sunday night. was my first night back to work after being off for 3 days. And I did everything right. I went to bed early. I didn't drink a whole lot. I ate a pizza and I was just laying there. And I had this feeling in my legs. And I know what that feeling is. It's called restless leg syndrome, but it's not necessarily the syndrome. Yeah, unless it happens like all the time, that's the syndrome. But if it happens, then it's just called restful legs or whatever. Yeah. And I couldn't sleep worth a damn. And then like I ended up waking up maybe 6 o'clock, and I had to go take a nasty poo-poo. And and I knew immediately, like, I know what's going on here. Like, that pizza was no good. Like, I think I left that pizza in the freezer for, like, too long. A couple months, maybe 3 months. I lost track of how long it was in there. And it did not agree with me. So I had to call into work, which I don't do very often. Like, you don't get that many sick days. So I called into work. I was like, I'm not going to work. I'm sick. Like, I didn't get any sleep. Well, after that, the next day I was very tired. Like I slept for a lot longer and everything was fine. But then the next day, the same thing happened. I'm laying in bed from like 2 o'clock till like 5 o'clock and I can't sleep because my legs, it's like an achy feeling, but it's also like a crampy feeling. It's hard to describe if you've never felt it, and you basically just can't sleep. It makes you feel uncomfortable. And so now that's day 2. So today I went and bought some meds for it. So hopefully if it comes back again, I have something I can do about it. I'll just like pop the pills and it'll stop. But hey, this might just sound old man shifty here, but I've had this problem, my whole life. I don't generally have it consistently enough to like.
You've been having your whole life is
always have the pills.
3-month-old frozen pizza and getting sick off of that.
3 months does not seem like long enough for a frozen pizza to go bad.
The pizza aside, the main wine here is the leg problem, not the pizza.
It's the leg.
The pizza was a bad idea.
You had an aside about pizza where we had to hear about your shits. Completely separate from you're just complaining that you have restless leg, but we had to hear about a shit you took along the way.
Okay, well, those two were connected because that was double. That wasn't just one problem. That was two together, and it pushed me over the edge. I was like, I can't do this. I can't go to work. I'm going to call in.
I feel like you describing a poop did push you over the edge of probably negative points here. But
it smelled like nasty pizza. It was awful.
Everyone is saying this is boring and gross. Take the points away.
You can order new pizza, Shifty. Throw out your old pizza.
The pizza is not the problem.
It was great.
The problem
it tasted great
is that
all the way.
Shifty hasn't had potassium since 1987, and so his legs are rebelling. His body is literally rebelling against his lifestyle.
Wow, it's like this is basically
normally I'm drunk and I just go to sleep. It's no problem.
A banana would kill him.
So the problem is that you're sober? Are you complaining that you're sober
poodle
now?
Skirt.
I guess I'm complaining that I wasn't drunk enough to stop the achy, weird feeling in my legs that was keeping me up. That's
all right. Well, let's get those votes in. Let's see if this wine drunk was successful. Is it going to be 20 points for Shifty, or is it going to be negative points?
Oh, it's going to be negative points, right, chat? How many points should we take away? 1,000?
I wasn't going to do my dentist because I knew that wouldn't work. Everybody would just be like, brush your teeth. Damn dentist butchered me.
Brush your teeth. You have enough points to buy this. I am offering you a Sonicare toothbrush. This is the best prize we have. This is the only prize we've ever given away. I mean, apart from the art
I've got a
stuff.
box.
It's worth real
full
money.
Of toothbrushes.
Yeah, but not a Sonicare, Shifty. Not a Sonicare.
You know what? He's beyond needing a toothbrush. Someone needs to go in and
Sonicare.
power wash his mouth.
Oof.
That's what needs to happen.
You should get that Australian guy who has got that like viral YouTube channel where he just stuffs that hose into pipes and pushes all the shit out. Get that guy
but
to do
some work on Shifty.
I think it might. All right,
well, you had somebody I wanted to give advice to, I think.
We did. I got to settle the score here, though, with your complaint.
They're losing. Chris, he's losing points.
He's losing points. All right, Shifty, I'm sorry, your complaint was not deemed to be valid by the chat. You will have a chance to redeem these, though, because we are going to ask you to help us out with this person. But before we do that, we've now heard a whole Shifty story. Chat, how many beers do you think Shifty has had at this point in the day?
We didn't do that.
We have not settled this yet. There were some votes earlier, but if you
Yep,
voted
we've got
earlier, get them in again, because we want to start fresh from here on out. So you have the full advantage of hearing Shifty. How many beers? Quick reminder, I hypothesize that 8 beers, which I'm seeing a lot of 8 beers, is a tipping point for Shifty. I think 7 beers and below, Shifty generally is a capable fellow. That 8th beer does something to him. He starts to tip over into a second Shifty. Bone Amputee saying 8, Sun King saying 8, Pooh Stew saying 8, Poodle Skirkle 6.5. I think Shifty sounds a little lucid too. I personally think Shifty's at 7. But let's get some more votes in before we get the answer. 6 from Pelican Yawning. Shifty, how many beers?
I just finished 7 and cracked number 8.
Yes, I knew it! I knew it! I'm so good at this game. I knew it! Did anyone guess 7, Chris?
No one guessed 7. We had a lot of 8s, but I mean...
Did Bone Amputee say, I think he just started 8 now?
He said, Bone Amputee said, I think he just started the 8th.
I think that's points. I think that's points.
Wait. Oh, Kekai Bob is saying I said 7, scroll back.
Technically, the answer is 7 because I just started 8, so it's not 8. I haven't finished.
I think it is. Yeah.
All right, then we'll give it to Bob.
The answer's 7.
All right.
Excellent work,
give it to Bob. Bob gets what? 20 points?
20 points. Give 20 points to those orphans too on my behalf.
Okay.
Shifty, I feel like I'm getting to know you. I feel like I have a keen sense of how many beers you've had when I talk to you.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how. I don't know. You're right. It's like I start getting looser the more I've had, but I don't think there's a number to it.
No, there's definitely a number to it.
I don't think you can just pinpoint it to 7 and 8.
I've done it twice in a row now. I've done it on the last episode. I did it on this episode. I guarantee you I will do it next week too. I think I have learned your tipping point. I think that at the 8th beer, you are... at the 7th beer, you're loose, but still in full command. At the 8th beer, you start to get a taste of belligerence. And then beyond the 8th beer is just a wilderness of belligerence.
Finishing the 7th beer, it does not make it 6.5 beers. That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no. We're not rounding
so
up.
You guys don't ever see me. You just see the chat. You don't ever hear me when I'm that drunk.
That's right.
No, we've heard you on all sorts of levels.
Actually,
you just don't remember.
We have heard you on an 8 beer at least once. But we do...
No, I meant like when I was tore up on like 12, 15, 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, please don't.
Oh, there was an 11 beer day.
Oh, there was an 11 beer day.
Captain Belligerence is here.
Yes.
Honey, that's how we feel every time you call.
We do have to do some advice though. Chris, let's hit this because
hit it.
Your expertise is required.
Time for desperate advice for losers. Today's question.
So the question, Shifty, is why do I keep leaving my keys in my underwear drawer when I'm wasted? This comes to us from Soust in South Kakalaki.
I'm not sure. Everything I own that's important, especially my wallet, my keys, anything I care about has a place where it goes, and I know that's where it is.
Yeah.
And if it's not there, then I immediately know something is wrong. And then I have to go figure out, why is it not where it's supposed to be? But if she keeps putting is it a she? I don't know. A he or she keeps putting their keys in the underwear drawer, then that's probably where they belong, and just keep putting them there. So that's where they are. Your keys are in the underwear drawer. That's where they belong now, and that's where they're always going to be, and you don't have to worry about it anymore if you're wasted or not. You're like, why do you keep putting them there? We'll just keep putting them there.
So your advice here is this young lady should not worry. I'm assuming she's a lady. It sort of felt that way with the voice. Maybe it's a bad assumption on my part, but I'll just roll with it for the purpose of this exercise. You feel that this young lady should not worry about why the keys to the underwear drawer. Just roll with it. The keys live in the underwear drawer now.
Yeah, that's my advice, is that if she keeps putting them there, then that's where they belong.
Then that's where they belong. There's a kind of a drunk Zen logic to it. Something beyond the ken of we mere sober mortals.
Speak to that, but I don't really know why I pick any of the places where I put my stuff. It's just I just started putting it there, and that's where it stayed for years and years and years.
I wonder if it means something, right? Like the underwear is the intimate part of the life, so like it's that they need to change the location of their. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe they need change. I think they need deep and lasting change. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pelican Guy is saying it probably
Start
feels
getting
safe.
paranoid.
I think
not safe. People are gonna steal my keys. I gotta hide them somewhere. The underwear drawer.
Yeah, I think that this person might be hiding their keys from themselves. You know,
Ooh.
I think this might be like a don't drive. You're
you think it's like it's key hiding under the umbrella of self-care?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
That is possible.
I'm curious how
That is
they
very
found the
possible.
keys in the underwear drawer to begin with, though. But I'm going to say this to that drunk person: find a second hiding space, because you've clearly blown the cover on this one. If that's what's going on.
I don't think I've ever hidden my keys away from myself so I couldn't find them later, but I have hidden weed from myself.
All right. Well, where do you hide it? Do you hide it in your underwear drawer?
I guess it's just like at some point maybe you just get paranoid. Like maybe your friends are going to come find it or something. You don't leave it out on the table. You like put it in a drawer under something, and then like you totally forget that's where you put it. And it's like, where's my weed? The next day you wake up, you have no idea, and you have to search everywhere to try to figure out where it went. And you eventually find it and be like, why the hell did I put it there? It's like, it's true. It's very true. This happened to me many times.
I mean, I definitely put mine in my fridge more than once. You know, you're coming home, you're walking in, you're like, oh man, I need a little snack or a drink or something. And then the next morning, you're like, where are the keys? Open the fridge, cold keys.
You know, I gotta say, I have not had this experience. Drunk milk has no secrets from sober milk.
Drunk Chris Creature will take care of sobering Chris Creature back in the day. Like I'd wake up and I'd have like a glass of water and some aspirin and some
I'm
Alka-Seltzer.
thinking probably more like when you have a lot of people at your house, like and you're all getting messed up together, and then you put your weed somewhere, you know, like you wouldn't just leave it out. You hide it somewhere so nobody else can take it, and then you just forget about it. And then, I mean, I'm not talking about doing this by myself. This was in my early 20s, like when this problem was happening. Like, what happened to all the weed I had last night? I was like, I was gonna look around the house. It was like I had people over, and I just stuck it somewhere after we smoked it because I didn't want to worry about it anymore. And then it's gone. You know what I mean?
Like your cigarettes.
Yeah. I was also gonna say, I think the other day the voicemail reminded me, like, am I the only smoker who watches this show? Because I might be the only cigarette smoker.
Is anybody out there a cigarette smoker?
I think I am, because it just seems like I would remember if anybody else smoked but me. I think there might be a vapor or two out there, but nobody else smokes.
Wow. Pelican Yachting quitting cigars. I have a new fan theory about Pelican Yachting. I think Pelican Yachting might be Hannibal from the A-Team.
Oh, that would be sweet.
And also Shifty's doctor. I think Shifty's medicine is coming from the A-Team van.
To the health,
I think that Shifty's medicine comes from a van. I believe that.
Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together.
I know it's out there somewhere. I want to buy a Smokers We're a Dying Breed t-shirt.
Well,
because it's true.
Yeah. And you have the Marlboro points to prove it.
Yeah,
Shifty.
I was also thinking, like, I wanted to plug a new lighter if you let me. Like, I got a lighter I bought off Amazon that I think is just amazing. It cost me $10.
It's like the best electric lighter I've ever bought. And I just looked at it in the description and thought, it can't be good. It's $10. Like, I paid more than that for like a plastic crappy torch lighter at a gas station. This thing looks amazing. It's got lights all over it. It doubles as a flashlight. You can recharge it. It's got digital displays that tells you like how much charging it has, how many lights you've done. And it's like $10. That's like one pack of cigarettes for me cost $8. And this lighter costs $10 on Amazon. It can't be good. But no, it's like one of the best lighters I own now for $10. And it's amazing. I love everything about it. And the reviews are all the same. Everybody's just like, this thing is amazing for $10. And I thought, as a lighter aficionado and cigarette lover, I would post the Amazon link and try to sell some more for them.
As riveting as this unsolicited lighter review from Amazon is, Shifty, I have to answer a question for your doctor. Your doctor has not ever seen the A-Team, wondering who Hannibal would be in the Star Trek universe. I would say, I'm going to go original series for this. I'm going to say that Hannibal is kind of like if Mudd, the guy who sold the Enterprise the Tribbles, was Captain Kirk. That's who Hannibal is.
Mudd is also the space pimp.
Yes, he also runs a space harem. I think his first episode appearance, he's running the space harem. Shifty, I can't do points on this later story. It's not really much of a story. You did not win.
I'm trying to help.
I know you're trying to help people. You're trying to get your layer collection onto the show. I'm well aware. I cannot give you this a full card, but I can give you the rest of this card. So give me 4 numbers, Shifty. Let's see if we won this card.
4 numbers.
In chat, why don't you hit us with some numbers too?
Yes, I'm taking 4 numbers from everybody right now.
Okay. I thought there was only 3.
No, it's 4. Okay. Give me 4. We got the winning number 2. We got 2. Oh no, you're right. It is 3. I'm taking 3 numbers.
Don't mess with me.
I know you're 7 beers. You're 7.5 beers deep, perhaps.
He's covering up with a knife and he's trying to trick me now.
I'm not trying to trick you.
He's trying to make me look like I'm the drunk, stupid one.
Number I don't recognize. Hold on. Hello. This is Desperate Losers. Who am I talking with?
Hi, I'm a desperate loser.
Desperate loser, you have reached the right place. What can we do for you today?
I don't know. I want to be fixed.
You want to be fixed? Like, you want us to, castrate you? Is that what you're? We don't do that.
I could do that. Well, you don't do castrations?
We don't. So far, we have talked about castrating knives a lot, but we don't.
I mean, I don't think it would be that hard to get into castrations. Just get a big pair of scissors or pruners.
Yeah.
Usually they use rubber bands, actually.
So who are we talking to? Don't give me a full name, but who are we talking to?
You're talking. Should I give a fake name? I'll do a fake name.
Yeah, give fake name. Do a fake name.
You're John. You're talking to John.
Hey, John.
Welcome to Desperate Losers.
Hi,
John, did you?
Where am I? Is this a show? What am I on?
Yeah, you're on a show right now.
Is this live or something? Or
Yeah. You called while we were live, so we picked up.
Okay, this is great. Yeah, okay. I'm a desperate loser.
You're on a game show right now.
Yeah, you're on a game show.
You're on a game show. Yeah, you could win some stuff. Nothing that good or interesting.
What I gotta do to win some stuff?
All right. Well, let's talk this through a little bit. So I'm presuming you found a flyer of ours.
Well, my friend found the flyer and just sent me a photo, and I said I gotta call in.
Where's your friend? Where did your friend find the flyer?
He's in. I don't know where he is. He's in. Let's see. I can see his location. I'll tell you exactly what flyer he looked at. He's in Brooklyn. I don't know if he put up more than one.
All right, Chris.
He's in Cobble Hill in Brooklyn on the by Warren Street and Court Street.
Ooh, this is maybe one of the ones I put up yesterday. Chris, that's 100 points for the orphans. When someone calls in off a flyer that someone put up, some people get 100 points. And if it's one that I put up, we donate the points to orphans. So that's what we're doing right now. Your points are going
so let's get donating. Well, how do we listen to this game show? I want to tell my friend to tune in.
It's on Twitch. It's at if you look for Desperate Losers on Twitch, you'll find it. It's also on YouTube.
Desperate _losers.
Right.
Okay. I'll report that. Okay, so what do I see? I'm a desperate loser. What do I gotta do?
All right. So
Do you
let's
want to
play
do
again.
Survey Says?
Yeah.
Since he's
we're
not
gonna play
watching?
a game called
Survey
Survey Says. Here we go.
All right.
I'm gonna hit
Sure,
an intro,
sure.
and then we'll talk to you on the other side of it.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey Says.
Okay.
All right. So
Wow.
this is gonna be a question from a 1970s game show. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So in the 1970s, they used to love to do these questions where they would ask 100 people a question, and then they would ask contestants on the show.
It's fucking Family Feud. I get it. It's Family
Exactly.
Feud.
It's Family Feud. So in the 1970s, 100 business executives were asked, if Jimmy Carter applied for a job, would you hire him? How many business executives in the 1970s said that they would hire Jimmy Carter?
How many said they'd hire him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Two.
Let's find out. Actually, wait. Before I do,
Survey says.
I'm getting some other guesses from the chat. Whoever's closest is gonna win. Chris, let's say 20 points on this one.
20 points for the chat on the winner. Got it.
20 points.
20 points.
20 points.
If John is closer, this John is gonna get it. Let's find
I'm
out.
excited.
Said it was 18. It was 18. Oh, I think this is Brutal Skirt. I think who's got it. Brutal Skirt said 15.
I was in the range.
That was a great guess. You knew the business guys in the 1970s were not going to be down with Jimmy Carter. How did you have that insight?
Right, definitely not.
What made you think a business executive in the 70s wasn't going to be down with Jimmy Carter?
Well, he's a liberal, right? You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
Free healthcare. Think about that. It's never going to go well with the executives.
No, they hate that kind of shit. How do you feel about Jimmy Carter?
No, I hate that. They hate that shit, and they still do.
They still do.
They still hate that shit.
Actively trying to prevent us from having it. How do you feel about Jimmy Carter? You a Carter head?
I love Jimmy. I'm a big Jimmy Carter guy. I love Jimmy Carter.
Wow.
D1 president, absolutely.
So he's like an S-tier president for you.
S-tier, absolute S-tier. Though I'm not a business executive, so that trend is still maintained.
Yeah. You know what? Give John 20 points. This is an amazing.
Thank you. You know, I wouldn't be a desperate
serendipity.
loser if I was a business executive. So.
Exactly.
Well,
But you know
you
what?
say that, but we get calls from business guys.
Yeah, we got a call from somebody who was
I guess so.
a VP at a very, very big company once.
And then he made us a pitch deck, but that's another story for another
that's
time.
another story for another time. Now, these games that we play, they're sort of pre-qualifying games to the meat of Desperate Losers is that we are deeply, deeply in debt. This show is $2,286.54 in debt right now, and we are
Holy
trying
shit.
to get
Yeah.
out of debt by playing scratch-off lottery tickets. Now,
That's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. You know what? This is a great fucking call. Give John another 20 points.
Great, you got it.
Give me some time. Let's fucking go. I love that.
Yeah. Now, John, I would normally give you an entire scratch-off card based on if you had won, but because you didn't win, I can only give you 3 scratches. So please give me 3 numbers.
Scratches.
You're going to give me 3 numbers. If you guess any of these 3 numbers, each guess is worth 20 points. All right?
Okay. But between what and what?
Well, it's a $1 scratcher. They tend to be 20 or less.
Well,
We've already seen-
what do I guess between? What numbers do I guess between?
From like 1
Between
to
1 and
20
20.
would be a good way to guess. Now, just so you know,
okay. Well, I would do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Got it.
I love
it.
I love your zest for life.
His zest for life, his
Thank you.
decisiveness, excellent caller.
You know,
Chad, get your stuff in.
If this turns out to
Can I get
be-
another 20 points for that?
No.
He's already
You
gaming
get
the
20
system.
points for each one of these. But I like that you're trying to game the system. We're usually a lot more. We give a lot more points on a first time call because we're trying to get repeat business, John. We want you to become a regular viewer of the show. We want you to win some points and want to cash in for the prizes.
I'd love to.
Because these points you're winning right
I would
now,
love a prize.
You could win some prizes. All right. If you had
I love
1,500
prizes. Let's
points,
go.
John, you could get a Sonicare toothbrush.
Holy shit. I have a claw machine in my apartment that we built, and I want to put it in the claw machine for some lovely person to win.
Nice.
Wow. Claw machine. Fancy.
I do it. Yeah. We have a claw machine, a pinball machine, the whole thing.
Whoa!
And
you
are
live in
you
an
all-
arcade? What is happening? Are you like squatting in a Dave and Buster's? What's the situation?
No, it's my college apartment.
This is your college apartment? How the
Yeah.
fuck
I was
did you
gonna
get a
say-
pinball machine
I
up
can
into a
tell-
college
here-
apartment? Where are you
Do you have
guys
an email?
sleeping?
I'll
Those
send
things
you a
are
photo.
tiny.
I'll send you a photo
Yeah.
of your email. What's your
We're
email?
Desperate Losers 2 at AOL.com. We couldn't get one.
Okay.
Or Desperate Losers. We're Desperate Losers 2 at AOL.com.
Okay, I'll shoot it over.
Yeah, please do. All right.
Keep
so-
talking. Keep shit talking. I'm here.
All right, so we got your numbers. We're looking for a 1, 2, and a 3. I'm gonna let you know what kind of prizes we can win here. All right, we could win $50.
Okay.
The show could win $25.
shit.
All this would go a long way, John, to helping us
Seems
get
like
down
it.
that debt. We need it. We need the money. We're losing so much money on this show right now. We're doing the 50.
Oh yeah, it seems like it.
I know it's a 19. Not gonna do it for you or us. The next one's a 15. Doing the last number. It is a 9. I am
Okay.
sorry, John. This is a strikeout on the scratcher. But you made a ton of points on this
The
call.
only person who gets points is Shifty.
Oh, John, we're getting another call. I'm gonna have to take it, but we'll text you the show and you can watch.
Yes, I sent you an email. Take a look.
Thank you. We will.
All right. Bye.
Thanks
Bye.
for calling, John. Bye.
Hello, this is Desperate Losers. Who are we talking to?
I'm sorry. What? Hello?
This is Desperate Losers. Who are we talking to?
I'm Jim. I'm in a car right now.
Jim. Where are you calling from?
I am driving from Greenville, South Carolina to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to Dragon Con.
Ooh, Jim, do you happen to be a friend of
Do I happen to be a wife?
Do you happen to be a friend of Cat Guy Bob?
That is the man who told me to call. He gave me this
Amazing.
number and he said you should call this number. And
Yeah,
here
because
I
he's
am
trying to
doing
get points.
exactly that.
He's trying to get points, Jim, and you know what? It worked. You just got Bob 100 points.
Hey, I did it for my guy.
I love it. John, I assume you cannot watch this show because you are driving, correct?
That would be an improbable and a dangerous thing for me to do right now.
Well,
yeah.
we do not want to put you in danger, especially when there's a recording of it that could tie liability back to us. So we are going to play an audio-only game with you. We're going to play a game called Survey Says. I'm going to hit an intro, you're going to hear some music, and then we'll talk to you on the other side of it.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey says.
All right, so this is based off of game show questions from the 1970s. The kind you would see like in Family Feud. There were a bunch of these games that like where they asked 100 people and then the contestants had to guess how many people responded yes. So in the 1970s, Jim, 100 newlywed women were asked if you could spend every hour of every day with your husband, would you want to? How many of these newly wedded 1970s women said yes, Jim?
If they're newlyweds, I'm going to say they might be starstruck. So I'm going to go with 17%.
17% every minute of every day.
Every minute of every day.
And what do you think that number becomes as they become oldly weds? When these people have been married for 25 years.
Oh, I would probably drop that down to 3%.
All right, so there's still 3% of marriages, like head over heels. They want to spend every minute of every day. Kind of a little much every minute of every day, you know? I don't. Would you? Is this appealing to you? Would you want to spend every minute of every day with your newly wedded spouse?
With my newly wedded spouse, no.
How about your oldly wedded spouse?
My only wedded spouse, maybe.
Maybe.
If I'm old and I'm decrepit and I need someone to take care of me, but then I might have to take care of her too.
Right, yeah, that kind of goes with the terrain of marriage. It's a two-way street.
It is a two-way street.
Jim, are you married? This is an important context question.
No, I'm divorced, so I'm very bitter about this.
You know what? I think you got out at the right time, pal. I hope you meet someone, Jim, who you do want to spend every minute of every day with. But I hope you have the maturity to know that that's fucked up and would never do it.
Yes, I think that was actually my first marriage. Was I wanted to spend every day, all the time with her, and then it became very toxic. So that's why I say in the beginning, yeah, I think a higher percentage would want to spend time, but as the years go by, I don't think so. I think the magic wanes and dissipates.
Wow.
Oh, no.
But you said your number was 17, so you put yourself in that first marriage in an exceptional category of like 17%.
I was lowballing, that's correct. I was lowballing pretty well.
All right, do you want to revise your answer before we reveal it?
All right, yeah, let's revise it. Let's do, I would say, all right, we'll do 53%. We'll say that that they want to spend all their time as a newlywed, but then as the years go on, we'll drop that down to 23%.
Okay, we're only talking about the newlyweds right now. So the only weds are a hypothetical situation. So in the 1970s, in the 1970s, 100 newlywed women were asked if you could spend every hour of every day with your husband, would you want to? How many said yes, Jim?
I'd say 53%.
53%. Let's find out.
Survey said
39%.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's right in the middle.
It's right in the middle.
17, 53. That's right in the middle.
Chris,
Cat Guy Bob really
was
nailed
Jim
it.
the closest? Who got this?
Well, let's see. Cat Guy Bob said 35. Visk also. Visk said 40.
Ooh.
So I think Visk is the closest at one op. We're not doing prices right though,
That's pretty damn
right?
close. That's pretty damn close. This is definitely going to be Visk's. Now, the way that this would normally work is that by winning this game, I would give you all of the numbers on a scratch-off lottery ticket. I cannot do that because you did not win, but I am willing to give you 3 numbers on a Connecticut Scratcher. Please give me 3 numbers, Jim. For everyone you guess correct, I'm going to give you 10 points, double to 20, because we are in overtime right now. So give me 3 numbers. It's a $1 scratcher. They tend to be between 1 and 20.
A number out of what?
1 to
Between
20.
1 and 20.
Oh, one between 1 and 20? Okay,
Yeah.
good, because my first number was 29. So I'm going to go with 19.
19. What else you got for me? 2 more numbers.
All right, let's do 3.
3. What else you got for me?
I got 11.
11. People love 11s around here. Somehow you intuited that. You know, I have a good feeling about you, Jim. Is there any chance we can turn you into a regular viewer of this program? Are you having a good time?
Yes, this is enjoyable.
Well, I want to see you back here. And Jim, as an enticement, if you ever call in again, I'll give you 20 points for a call back. All right, here we go. We're taking a look at some numbers. Chat, get them in. It's a real, speak now, forever hold your peace, because we're starting the scratching. The first number is a 9.
Hey.
A 9. Not going to do it for you, Jim, but let's take a look at the second number. It is
All right.
a 14. Not going to do it for you, but we will take a look at the next number, and it is a 6. Oh, no.
It's divisible by 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't do divisibles here, mostly because we're not good at mental math. But I'm sorry I couldn't give you points here, but you did win some points for calling in. You got a lot of points for your pal too. I'm sure he's very happy about that.
We've got some points in the chat too, doling them out.
Yeah, who's got him?
Now we got Really Cereals, got a 9. We've got Shifty, who's got a oh wait, he's a 4. No. Oh yeah, he has a 14.
Nice.
And then
you get a thank you from your friend Bob,
Visk,
who says you are a super awesome friend, Jim.
Yay! That's all I want to be.
Well, it's a good aspiration to have. Sorry, you were saying, Chris.
No, that's it.
That's it. Well, thank you so much for your call, Jim. This has been a great call. I hope we get another one from you in the future. Call us anytime you're driving on a Thursday.
I did.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Bob.
Who's calling?
It's Pooh Stew. Pooh Stew, I gotta call Shifty back. We have unfinished business with Shifty. Can I call you on the other side of that?
Come on. That was such a boring call. You have to call him back?
Well, he needs 3 numbers, you know? Let's do Shifty's
All right.
3 numbers. We'll do Shifty's 3 numbers. You know what? I don't need Shifty on the phone for this. Shifty, give me 3 numbers. Chad, give me 3 more numbers. Stu, you give me some numbers. Shifty, you're gonna get those bonus 5s on these, because you are technically the caller for this scratching. So please get those in. I guess that'd be doubled to 10. Yeah, so these would be like 30 points for Shifty.
Biscuit. Enough.
Shifty telling us he's pretty much done. How many beers do you think that is, Stu? How many beers is pretty much done for Shifty?
Stop.
I mean, I'm sure he could down a 12-pack, but he'd really, really have to be drinking to have gone from 8 to 12 in this amount of time.
It's true. He's
So
sick
maybe
too.
10?
You know, he's not feeling well.
Maybe 10? Let's say 10.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good guess. Pelican, his doctor, also agreeing with you. Really, Cereal going for 11. Cat Guy Bob really believes in Shifty. That's 14. All right. Did we get Shifty's? Shifty's saying 9. He's at 9. All right. Let's get. You had 9, right, Stu?
I had 10.
Oh, you had 10. Well, 2 points for honesty. All right. Shifty's done with the call. Shifty, did we get numbers in for Shifty for these scratches, Chris?
Yes, 10,
All right.
13, 7.
Let's do this business and let's move on with it. It is a 22. A 13.
Mm-hmm.
And a 10. Did anyone
Well,
win?
Sun King got a 13. Pelican Yawning got a 13.
I like it.
Shifty got a 13 and a 10.
Cat Guy Bob.
This got a 10. Getting down there.
Cat
Guy Bob got 13 as well. Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Excellent work all around. For Shifty's, make sure he gets 30. While Chris is doing those points, who's Stu? What's going on in your world? Are you still traveling, or are you done with that circuit?
I am finally home. I ended up spending a few days in Grass Valley last weekend that I was not expecting to do. I met some friends in Sacramento for a Glass Beams show. Do you know about Glass Beams?
I don't. Please enlighten us about Glass Beams.
They're another Australian band. Australia is just killing it right now with good music. But their vibe is like groovy Eastern type of thing. But I was really surprised at their live show. They went like full 9 Inch Nails Prodigy a couple of times.
Whoa.
So you're getting this like down-tempo Eastern groovy dub, and then they build it into this industrial grunge live, and it really blew my hair back and flipped my lid.
Yeah, it does sound good. Stu, you didn't come here just to talk music, though. You came here to play games. would you like to play
Yeah.
a little game called Who Is That?
I'd love to play Who Is That?
Let's take a look.
Who is that? And who is he? We know who he is, but what about them? They look familiar, but does she and her? The answers to these questions could win you prizes galore. All of this. Who is that?
Oh, it's broken. Hold on a second. Give me just a second. It's very, here we go. So this person, Stu, very important in the history of Asia.
Okay.
This person, at a point, led the Golden Horde at a time of deep division.
Are we talking Genghis Khan here?
It is not Genghis Khan, but that is close. This person is a grandson of Genghis Khan.
Batu Khan?
No.
Whoa.
This person did decree in their stately pleasure dome. Falcon Yawning saying Genghis Khan Jr.
Kublai Khan.
Yeah! You got it! It is Kublai Khan! Excellent work. The board is yours. You can basically decide what we're going to do next. I can give you a whole scratcher. We can play Larry King 5s. We can play The Price is All Correct. We're going back to 1902 if you do The Price is All Correct. What are you feeling?
Let's do Larry King.
Let's do Larry King 5s. We'll do a little bit of Larry King 5s. Game everybody loves because everyone gets a shit ton of points.
The nightly news is out and Larry King is in.
What a way to make a living.
All right, so we are looking at Larry King 5s. Let's do the winning guess. I'm going to give you some eyes, and then you're going to tell me if you recognize any of these celebs here. Here's some eyes there. Here's some eyes there. Some very prestigious eyes. And our final winning guess. Oops. Get me out of this. What happened here? Hold on a second. Give me a second here.
I think 3 is James Earl Jones.
You think 3 is James Earl Jones. What to you about 3 here is telling you James Earl Jones?
Just glasses and old man face.
Glasses and old man face. Does anyone agree or disagree? Do we have any contrary guesses? Do we got any anything else going on here? Or are we all feeling that this is indeed going to be our man James Earl Jones? Known as the neighbor in The Sandlot? Probably a terrible role to pick for James Earl Jones. He did so many great roles, and that's the first one I think of.
I mean, it's so good, though.
I know. He's great in that. He's great in everything. He's the best. I'm going to give you a little bit of the hairline. You still feeling James Earl Jones?
I'm waiting for... Ooh, no, I'm not.
Not feeling James Earl Jones. What are you thinking then?
Oh, man. That forehead totally rocks me. I don't know who that is now.
Oh, I know who that is, I think.
Ooh. Chris,
Keep your
guess to yourself.
Oh, okay. It's
Maybe
probably
we'll bring
wrong, but
we'll bring it out if Stu feels like he needs help. Or chat. Does anyone else out there feel like I'm seeing a older Jerry Lewis from Bisque. Could be. Jerry Lewis had quite the wrinkled head at the end of his life. Clarence Thomas from Sun King.
I still haven't really seen 5. Could we look at 5?
Yeah, we can take a look at 5. Here's 5. Any of these other ones? So it seems like you're kind of stuck on 3. Any of these other ones calling to you? I think people were feeling that number 2 is Ed McMahon.
And 1 looks like Mo from the Three Stooges to me.
Could be Mo Howard. Could be.
That's a little that's not in the 80s, 90s, though, you know? He doesn't really fit.
He hung around for a while. He definitely, almost all of the Stooges died from stuff that can be attributed to head trauma, except Mo. And that's because Mo did all the hitting. You could arguably say that Mo killed his brothers.
Oh, wow. That's intense.
Yeah. Some unwelcome and grim Three Stooges trivia for you there. Well, are you feeling any of these? Cat Guy Bob saying 1 is Lou Costello.
Five, I'm trying to remember the name. I'm having like a crisis of where like I can see.
We'll talk it through. What is this person famous for?
They were that underage actress.
Tracy Lords? Is
Right?
that who you're thinking of?
No.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Underage actress. Who could you be thinking of that isn't Tracy Lords?
Yeah. Wasn't she? I'm thinking of the one who was in Playboy when she was underage.
That's Tracy Lords, isn't it?
I thought it was someone else.
Well, I'm gonna need a name to move forward, and I can't think of who that might be that you're thinking of. You want to let's continue with 3. You know, you're a little bit befuddled by the forehead, but would it help you if I gave you the first letter? And we'll say that I'll take away 5 points from everybody if I reveal the first letter. Not take away from your existing points, but you'll win 5 points less if I reveal this letter. Of course, if you already guessed correctly, like, I think it was Sun King that said that this was going to be Clarence Thomas, we'll count that.
Clarence Thomas, the judge?
Yeah, that's who I think Sun King was saying, if I'm remembering correctly.
Brooke Shields. Shields. That's
Brooke Shields. That's who you think this is. You think this one over here is Brooke Shields?
On the right?
Could be. Chat, do you agree? Do you feel that number 5 is Brooke Shields? Chris, you're okay to go over today, correct?
By a little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna need these answers. We're gonna do a reveal here. So if you agree with Brooke Shields, get them in now. If not, tell me who you think it is. I need a name or an agreement. You're either on the Brooke Shields train or you're giving me new names. Kathy Ireland from Cat Guy Bob. Kathy Ireland would be an excellent choice for this kind of game. Boy, there's a name I haven't thought of in a long time. All right, let's give you a little bit of the hair here. See if it helps you at all.
Yeah, I still think that could be Brooke Shields.
It could be Brooke Shields. Visk saying Julia Roberts. I'm going to go for the reveal. Going for the reveal.
Okay, here we go.
It is Celine Dion.
Oh.
Don't believe anybody had that.
No, I don't think any. Man,
Yeah.
I mean, Celine Dion used to be everywhere.
I know, she really was. And then she got that Vegas residency, and we never really heard from her again. Any of these other ones, I'm going to need some guesses. Otherwise, I'm just going to start scratching.
I'll jump on the Clarence Thomas bandwagon, I guess.
We're thinking this is Clarence Thomas over here. Let's find out. Anybody else thinking this is Clarence Thomas? You got to get him in now, because we are going to scratch away. Shifty going yes. He's jumping on the Clarence Thomas train. I'm going to go ahead and scratch. Let's find out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think it's Bernie
It is
Sanders.
Desmond Tutu,
Oh.
Archbishop of South Africa. Stu, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
I think 4 could be Juliette Lewis.
Ooh, Juliette Lewis. Could be. What do we think? Are we feeling Juliette Lewis here? Cat Guy Bob's going to agree. Just go ahead and scratch it because we're tight on time. Visco and Tiffany. Tiffany's a great guess. Is his hair doing anything for you?
I'm still... Oh, Fran Drescher, maybe.
Could be.
Ooh, great guess. Love
Could
Fran
be.
Drescher.
It is.
Fran...
Well
It was
done.
a late guess. I revealed quite a bit at that point. Let's do. We'll do 15 points on Fran Drescher there. All right, we got 2 left here.
Is that
What do you-
doubled from 7.5, or does that turn into 30?
Oh yeah, you know what? 30 points. 30 points for Booster.
All right, and then we'll give 20 points to those who guessed in chat, like
Yes.
Bisk and Cat Guy Bob.
Yeah. No, give him 32. You know,
Okay.
give him 30 as well. What do we think here?
Um,
I'm giving you the noses. This is proving to be a tough one. A lot of people having trouble with these.
yeah, I guess that could be Ed McMahon, right?
Could be Ed McMahon. Anybody
Yeah, that's
feeling
Ed
else
McMahon.
feeling? What are we thinking for number 2? I'm seeing Lou Costello for number 1, but who am I seeing for number 2? Cat Guy Bob going with McMahon. Let's find out.
Robert
Let's find-
Mondavi.
Let's find out. Don't think this is McMahon.
It's Vince McMahon.
It's Charles Riley.
Oh,
Charles Nelson Riley. Permanent staple of 1970s game shows. Tony Award winning actor and director. A real Broadway legend. Charles Nelson Riley. He did an amazing one-man show, The Life of Riley. About his life. You've never seen it? Highly recommend.
Nope.
This last one. What do you think, Stu?
Oof. I don't know. He's wearing a hat.
He's wearing a
See
hat.
that hat?
The hat's important. The hat is a hint.
The hat is a hint. Oh, I see Babe Ruth in there.
Could be Babe Ruth. Could be. Pelican Yawning agreeing. Cat Guy Bob's still going Lou Costello. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
It's Joe Piscopo.
Rip this band-aid off. Guys, it's Captain Stubing himself, Gavin McLeod, from The Love Boat and from The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, this was a tough one. I think we're gonna probably have to end Larry King 5s there, and we'll pick up the your guests later on, Stu. I'll give you the rest of the card at a future date, but I want to be mindful of Chris's time.
Yes, that's fine. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. Thanks for taking the call.
Of course, thank you, Stu.
Thanks for calling
All
in,
right.
Pustu.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Pelican, you gotta watch Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, it's the best. It's the
Start
fucking
with
best.
Maybe start with Dick Van Dyke and then move into Mary Tyler Moore.
Chris, we gotta take one more call from Pelican yawning. We also gotta do street team stuff. If you gotta jump, I can take it solo.
No, it's all good. We can finish it up.
All right. Let's do street team stuff. Dr. Yawning, feel free to call in whenever. We'll take a look at the street team because there's a lot of good stuff that happened. We got this one from Pooh Stew. Up on a bulletin board here, somebody has written on it though, and I really want to know the backstory here. I wish Pooh Stew was on the line still. Jessica Scoville is a dirtbag lying piece of shit. And I don't know if this is signed Victor or if Victor is included in the dirtbag lying piece of shit. But if you have beef with Jessica Scoville, please call in and let us know what it is. 917-524-7853. That's going to be 20 points for Pooh Stew. And just for context, Chris, this is where he put it. In this bizarre park in front of a Dollar General. Weird fucking place, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also got an update here from Sun King. This is not a new one, so there's no points here. But of course, Sun King always likes to take us on a tour, which I love. That poster is still up on that collapsed building. And while I cannot award new points because this is not a new flyer, I'm going to say this, and I think you have a good shot of winning these points. If this flyer is still up in December, I will give you 100 points. But I'm looking at the way the tape is and all that, so don't try to go in there and put another one up if it comes down. So no 100 points, there's a lot of temptation. I would never think Sun King would forge, but you never know. An awful temptation, that 100 points. You know what, Pelican Yawning? I agree. Whoever designed this poster must be very funny and handsome. It definitely one of your posters led to one of my favorite messages we've ever gotten from that incredibly high person in Portland. Feel free to call in, by the way, 917-524-7853. Dr. Yawning has some business with us, and then we can conclude for this week. Something y'all should know, I mentioned this on the last episode, we will do one more show before I go, but I'm going to be away for a big chunk of September, so first week of September next week, we will still have a show, but we will not be streaming on September 11th, auspicious day that it is, and we won't be streaming on the 18th either, but we'll be back right after that. Hello!
Hey.
Dr. Yawning, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. So you made a bet with me on the Discord, which, by the way, if you're watching it on the Discord, there's that link. You're going to want to get in the Discord. What is our bet, Dr. Yawning?
So you said that you didn't think, if I'm understanding it correctly, you didn't think it would be worthwhile to make a TikTok account.
Exactly.
I don't know what your metrics are, but I think you'll be surprised, regardless.
I mean, the ultimate metric, really, for us is how many viewers can we get watching the show. So I think we can probably measure this in Twitch follows. We tend to average probably around 1 or 2 a week. And I would say, if I do TikTok for the month of October, if we see a higher rate of followers on Twitch in that month, and it doesn't have to be like the whole month, because obviously it's going to take time to build that channel.
Oh, so it's followers, it's converting followers from TikTok to Twitch.
Yeah, I think alternately, I would say if in that month we get like more than 100 follows on TikTok, I would also call that a success. Do those seem like fair terms to you, or is that too high?
I think that's fair. Would you be open to, if I went through some of the VODs and I clipped and sent you potential posts?
I would love it.
Because I think every
that would
day-
be amazing.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this. If you make clips for me, I will give you 10 points a clip every time you do it. Because I fucking hate making clips.
Okay.
It's my least favorite part
I don't know
of
what
doing
clip-
Desperate Losers.
I don't know what already exists, because I don't have an Instagram, so I can't look at
Gotcha.
the backlog. So if
It's
I
on
don't need
YouTube
duplicates,
too.
just...
You can look on YouTube.
Okay.
Everything in our
Perfect,
YouTube
perfect.
Shorts is something that got posted on Instagram.
That I can check. Okay, cool.
All
cool.
right. Well, so let's
So-
call this a bet. If you win, I am going to you're betting all your points.
All my
So
points.
If you win, we will double your points. If you
Oh,
lose,
caveat. Sorry. All my points except because I did make an offer in the Discord, and I want that to stand so that I can give those
Right.
points away if anyone leaves a comment on that TikTok video.
right?
But
You're
after
plugging a friend's
after
TikTok
today,
video.
Yeah.
After today, any points that you have not awarded will be doubled. If you win, if you lose, yeah. Sorry, Chris.
I'm gonna start rolling up my single because we're about to get rain.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna say goodbye to Chris.
It's okay. I don't have to unplug. I'm just gonna step away, and you'll see me
Yeah.
disappear.
All right. So, so if you win, we'll double those points. If you lose, we will zero out your points. And then, in addition, you will have to call into the show every week for the month of for a month, and we'll say it'll probably be November, kind of depending on whether I have to travel or not in that month. Fair deal,
I
Pelican
like those
Yawning?
terms. I think that's a very more than fair deal.
All right, that is the bet. We will either have a successful TikTok that drives traffic to this show, or we will have all of your points and your calls, and we'll probably send you on missions in your calls. I would normally cut away, but watching Chris scramble to get her computer out of the rain is sort of amazing. I'll leave that up for the moment. Dr. Yawning, would you like to play a quick game? And then do
I'd
some
love to.
scratches. All right. Let's play. Well, what do you want to play?
We've done a lot of the survey game, but I love the survey game.
Let's do the survey game. We'll do the survey game.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey says.
So here it is. In the 1970s, for a game show, 100 married men were asked if it were possible for you to... if it were possible, would you be willing to have a baby? I think this means for the husband to physically become pregnant. How many of these men said yes, Dr. Yawning? 1970s
That's
married
tough.
men. How many of them?
So there's the, on one hand, they're obviously going to overestimate how easy it's going to be. So I think that'll inflate what is already a low number of people who'd be like, fuck no, or whatever they would say in the 70s. I don't think they'd say fuck.
Right.
Blimey. I'm thinking less than 20, but how low do I want to go? I'm going
I don't
to
know.
say 17%.
17%. Let me get some yeses from the chat. Chat, please start getting them in. I'm seeing 88 from Shifty. I'm seeing 44 from Cat Guy Bob. I'm seeing 3 from Sun King. Big wide range. Big wide range. Can you wait for just 1 second, Dr. Yarni? I'm getting a call from an unknown number.
Yeah, of course.
You're on Desperate Losers. Who am I talking to?
Huh?
This is Desperate Losers. Who am I talking to?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't hear a thing you're saying.
This is Desperate Losers. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Valerie.
Valerie, I'm assuming you found our flyer on the street?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Tell me, where'd you find it?
I don't know. I was walking from Carroll Street train station and I found it.
Great. And how can we help you today?
Yo, I got a question. So, you see, I got my cousin, right?
Yep.
And she has his boyfriend, Jeff, and he is horrible. I mean, they don't have the same plans in the future, obviously they've been together for years, and he's I don't know, he's off-putting. I don't like him. He's definitely not going to be with her long-term. I mean, he's just living at home. He don't even go on many dates with her.
she sees her own friends more than she's go on dates with him, honestly. And he says he's gonna take her to Italy. I don't even believe that, because I don't even think he got a job right now. So like, how am I supposed to tell her, like, what advice do you have for me? Because like, I can't stand seeing her be with her boyfriend, because he's just a hobo.
How long has she been with this guy?
Yeah.
Years. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really know how many exactly, but it's been years, bro. Like probably
It's
more
been
than
years.
4.
And I'm gonna guess that you've had this conversation with your friend, right?
Yeah, with my cousin. Like we
Oh, your
tell her
cousin,
all
I'm
the
sorry.
time, don't waste all your time on him. But she's like, I don't care, and she is like totally into him. But like, yo, I can't take it anymore.
Well, when you have the conversations, how does it go? What does your cousin say?
Well, she honestly don't care. She just don't wanna. She just don't want. She wanna deny everything. I think that she's just too in love with him to actually break anything off.
Right.
Here's the thing. Eventually, it's gonna break off, and if you push too hard, then she's gonna dig her in her heels. Presenting an irrational person with rational information just makes them commit even harder to their stupid decision. So you just tell her, girl, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and I'm gonna be here for you when it all falls apart. I mean, don't say that second part, but you know that part inside. And then eventually we'll fall apart, because these guys, they shake out.
That's true advice. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling.
Also, my friend, I'm gonna be honest. So, like, what should I do? Like, also, I have another friend. And she's like, she's pregnant, but her baby daddy left her. What should she do?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
Lawyer up. Get yourself a lawyer. You haul his ass to court. You get those child support payments coming in, because all that matters is between her and the kid. And, if he wants to be involved and he's healthy, great. But at the end of the day, she should not take care of the relationship for him and the kid. He's got to do that on his own. He's got to cultivate that like a garden. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't, then that kid's gonna figure it out. Kids get wise,
They do.
But get that bag.
Yeah, the word. That's what I'm about to tell her.
All right, anything else we can help you with before we say goodbye?
No. Thank you, though. Can we call you again in case we need advice?
Yeah, of course. We're only answering the phones on Thursdays between 12 and 2, but if you leave a message, we'll always get back to you.
Alright, thank you, bro. See you
All right.
later. What's
Have a
your
good
name?
one. I'm Junior
What's your
Milkshake,
name?
and my friend is Chris Creature. Chris Creature's the
thank
one
you.
giving you this excellent advice.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Chris, first of all, it's so rare. We have Pelican yawning on again. It's so rare that I get to see you go full New York City. Where you're just like, there's like a different layer of slang that like I never hear from you. But I love seeing it. I love seeing the full New York Chris. The other thing too is like, what a sleeper Phil Donahue you are, giving amazing fucking advice on the fly. What the fuck?
I am. Listen, first of all, it's weird because the New York accent that's more comfortable for me.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get into it, and sometimes I slip into it in a way that's amusing to the people around me. Like the other day, I'm gonna change the name slightly, but there's a place in town called
Chris,
Jimmy.
hold on. We're getting yet another call. I'm so sorry, Dr. Young.
Can
we take this? It might be someone in need.
Yeah, by all means.
This is Desperate Losers. What can we do for you?
Is this Desperate Losers?
This is Desperate Losers. What
This
can we
is
do for
Desperate
you?
Losers.
Sorry, I'm from out of town and I just saw your poster, and I was just wondering what this is about.
What town are you in?
I'm in downtown Portland right now.
Downtown Portland. Chris, this is going to be 100 points for Really Cereal.
Sure is.
So you have
100
found
points?
100 points. You have found a game show and an art project. That's what Desperate Losers is. This is a game show that started on Adult Swim. My friend New York Matt created it, and he and I revived it in January. And he had to step away for some family stuff. So me and Chris, who is also on the line, we've been taking care of the show for him in the meantime. And the show, because we put up these posters and we ask other people to put up posters, very vague, right? Just as like Desperate Losers has a phone number. We get all kinds of crazy calls, and because of that, we just started answering questions and kind of taking calls on their own terms, and this show is slowly transforming into an art project about human connection. That is what you have just called into.
That is so cool. I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, you're live on Twitch right now. You happened to call while we were on.
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
What made you call?
We wanted to call the number and see what it was about. We're from out of town, and we thought it looked cool.
Would you like to play a quick game? Since you did call a game
Sure.
show. When we award you points, what name should we award you points on?
Give us a fake name, guys.
Give us a fake name. Don't give us your real name.
Okay, give us 1 second.
Like there's a conference going on. Chris, this is a hell of a day for the Flyers.
I mean, the Flyers are just popping off. We're getting calls on calls.
What's your group name?
It's gonna be under Geese.
Geese, like the animal?
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. By the way,
There's
you
three
guys
of
can...
us, so it makes sense.
I love it.
Nice.
You guys, I'm gonna text this number, the address where the show is at. Follow us. You can watch us on Twitch. You can watch us on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram. If you call in again, I'll give you bonus points. And these points, you can win prizes with these points. There are actual prizes.
No way.
Yes. So,
awesome.
The game that we're going to play is called Survey Says. For Pelican Yawning, who was in the middle of playing this game, I'll give you a new question after this. So, this is a question that was from a 1970s game show. Okay, so in the 1970s, 100 married men were asked, if it were possible, would you be willing to have a baby? So we're asking married men in the 1970s if they could physically carry a child, how many of them would do it? Of those 100 men, how many do you think said yes in the 1970s?
Damn, 1970s.
Yeah. So super sexist, kind of racist time. Now, and let's say not even kind of. Extremely racist and sexist time.
Yeah.
How many of these 70s men, and let's be honest, the men who are being surveyed, probably all white guys, how many of these white married men said yes?
I would say... What do y'all want to go with? Hold on, we have to deliberate.
Please do, Geese.
All right, we're gonna go with 3.
You're gonna go with 3. There's someone in our chat who has also guessed 3. Let's take a look at what the survey said.
Survey said
it was 17. Chris, was anyone closer? 17 out of 100 men would carry a child.
And they said what?
Insane.
17. Pelican Yawning got it on the money, it's looking like.
That is insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Not 17 straight white men.
Yep. Straight. Well, some of them could have been. Some of them might not have been straight. They might have just been in sham marriages.
Yeah.
We can't say for certain.
That is true.
But of those men that were surveyed, only 17 would want to physically give birth.
Not a low number, but
Yeah. But you know what? I feel like that's a fair answer. If I was a lady and I could force my male partner to have the baby, I'd say you have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of stress on a body.
You see how you like it.
Exactly. Exactly. You want this baby so much, you have it. How would you rate your Desperate Losers experience? Is this what you were expecting off of a flyer on the street?
No, not at all. I am shook, and this is like amazing.
What did you think it would be?
This is really cool. We didn't know. We didn't know if you were gonna pick up. Honestly.
Well, you got real lucky because we just happened to be on when you called.
Look, we took a picture of it. We were like, "Hey, this is cool." I was like, "I want to call the number," and we called it.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we were able to reward your curiosity. That's a big part of our mission, is just helping people feel rewarded about their curiosity.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is super cool.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. I'll send you the link. Definitely follow us. We'd love to have you back on. Call again. We'll play more games.
Perfect. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Dr. Yawning, I am so sorry that we keep having to cut away from you. But holy shit, right on the money, man. Do we have you, Dr. Yawning?
Sorry, I didn't use.
Oh yeah, no.
I had to switch from PC to my phone.
All good. We'll give you another round of this since we gave your round away to Geese. Let's go ahead and hit it.
We asked 100 respondents to play. Survey says.
So the question for you is 100 inmates were asked in the 1970s, if presented with the perfect opportunity to escape, would you make a break for it? For these imprisoned inmates, how many said yes?
These are all really tough. These are all good questions.
And Pelican, I did give you 20 points for the perfect answer.
In fact, give Pelican Yawning, give him 30 more. Make it a 50. A perfect answer on one of these? That's fucking incredible. In overtime?
Great.
Outrageous. Outrageous. But an amputee bringing up a very good point. It depends on their sentence. I don't have.
I think it depends on if they answer these questions in front of a prison guard.
Authority, yeah. I'm sort of curious how this survey was conducted too.
Zero inmates said they would.
There's a lot of factors that could really change the answer here. I don't know if we're getting an honest answer. Sun King going 85%. Skorgornev, welcome back. 80% for Skorgornev. Skorgornev, I mailed your bookmark just the other day. I went out a little later than everyone else's. I'd missed your request for one, but that should be coming to you soon. Dr. Yawning, how many of the 100 inmates do you think said yes?
I want to say around 60, but I feel like that's too high. I think that some of them are going to feel comfortable there. I don't know if it's not imposter syndrome. What's it? Stockholm syndrome. Like they're going to be so used to it there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This is 1970s prison.
I'll say 60,
I don't know if that's better
60%.
or worse. 60%.
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no frame of reference. 60%.
Well, let's take a look.
The survey said
61!
Wow.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Chris, I'm sure no one was closer.
No one was closer.
Dr. Yawning, this is your game. I don't know what to tell you. As a reward, I'm gonna give you the last 6 numbers on this thing.
And are we doing 20 points again for that, or is that close enough you want to do something bonusy?
Give him just 20. It wasn't on the nose. I think the big bonus only comes for on the nose.
Okay.
Dr. Yawning, give me 6 numbers, chat. Also give me 6 numbers. We'll finish up this card, and then we'll say goodbye. So what do you got for me, Dr. Yawning?
I'll take a 1.
A 1.
3.
7.
11. 18.
18. And 19. All right.
Before we scratch, I have a little thing to bring up, if that's okay.
Yes, please do.
Okay. It's a friend of mine's birthday, Fisk's mom. It would mean a lot to her if we all wished her happy birthday live on air.
Oh my God. You know what? Wow. 25 points for wishing Fisk's mom a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Fisk's mom. You know, we almost got an episode where no one wished Visc's mama, happy birthday. I cannot believe you saved the day there, Pelican Yawning. Can't thank you enough for that. An unbroken record. We have wished Visc's mama happy birthday since her birthday. And I'd like to keep that going. I'd like to see a full year of wishing Visc's mama happy birthday until we're back around. Visc was so close to being happy. He's now eyeing those sabotage redemption points. Visc, you barely have enough points for another record. It's going to be the record of revenge. Let's take a look. First number is going to be a 20. Does not do it. Does not do it. For you, Chris, I'm just going to keep going so we can get out of here. We're looking at a 5 and a 23. Those won't do it for you either, Dr. Yawning.
Okay.
And the final numbers are 15, 18, 25. That 18. You will get that 18. That will be 20 points for Dr. Yawning. I'm sure other folks got some numbers in there, Chris.
Yeah. Yes, they did. We're going through and we're giving out those points right now.
And you know what?
You leave that card up.
I had this on my desk. I forgot to do this. Let's fire one off for Sun King winning the art contest. Well, that confetti didn't really. I don't know where that confetti went. There was like nothing in there. I'll do another one. Do another one. There we go. Some confetti on the occasion. Dr. Yawning, awfully close on that art contest. I loved your work throughout, and I've been loving the posters you're making. Is your background in the arts? How are you so good?
I don't think I'm good, but thank you. I appreciate all this feedback. It's helping me be a little bit more confident in my more surreal, abstract stuff.
You should. I mean, listen, it's delighting acid freaks on the street. So I think you should keep doing it. I haven't put any of yours up in New York yet because I don't have 11 by 17 paper, but I will.
The one thing I'm really proud of for the abstract one is everyone's a winner on the hats. Because I remember you said on one of the shows that that you believed every card was going to be a winner, and I liked that. I thought that was a very optimistic, was very wholesome, and so I sort of took that belief that every card's going to be a winner, and then I was like, well, this is a kind of a dark drawing, so I made the grammar so it could also be read as everyone, every person's a winner.
Yes.
When clearly the one guy was not benefiting from that situation.
Right. Well, I appreciate that, and I did not know there was so much backstory to it, although you can tell there's a lot of thought in operation in your work. It does not feel like just chaos, you can tell that there's something burbling there. I think you should keep going with the art, man. I think you may have a calling in making posters for a failing talk show.
Thank you.
I'm going to call it there because I know Chris has to get back to the farm. Thank you for calling, Dr. Yawning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Chris, what did we learn today?
We learned that mice floss with string cheese.
Did we learn that? When did we learn that? I learned that the drummer of Believe in Ghosts, or Ghost, is alive. He clearly stole our poster. I'm gonna stand firm on that. That is my belief. And Sun King, please expect some stuff in the mail. Until next week, we will see you later.